live.
Welcome, everybody, to tonight's episode of Ætherealms Fortune's Favor here on Lakeside Legendz. Lot of revelations last session that we will recap here in just a moment. Before we do that, let's do our announcements.
Geek Grind Coffee, promo code of Iconic gets you 20% off. Go out and check out their site. They have all kinds of cool coffees. They have pods, beans, grounds. They have teas. They have cool t-shirts, mugs. It's just a really cool site. Go out there, check out the artwork that they have. And if you use the promo code of Iconic, you get the 20% off and you help our stream. So go check out geekgrindcoffee.com. Sorry, really quick. I'm excited to play. Lore.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to Lakeside Legendz, a fantasy storytelling community thing where we play Dungeons and Dragons and that sort of thing as a group. Lots of fun. You can watch all of our VODs on our website, lakesidelegends.com, or go to our YouTube. Look up Lakeside Legendz, Legends with a Z. We've got The Misfits, our first campaign up on there. It is completed. It's a shorter one. We've got Ætherealms up on there. Go back and catch up if you need to. And then Chronicles of Rivera, which streams every other Saturday. This Saturday scheduling has gotten a little complicated, so we're not quite sure what's going to happen for the next couple of weeks.
It's summertime, guys.
It is the summer. But that gives you plenty of time to go back. There's only 5 sessions, so that's about 20-ish hours worth of content. That is also on our website and on YouTube. Lots of fun. We're all in cosplay. And our Discord. We have a Discord. Come hang out with us. Share the memes, the cosplay, and all those things. I'll be putting up cosplay in there soonish. I did some stuff. So, yeah, welcome and have fun.
Excellent. All right. So, let's do recap.
Okay. Well, we have been in this tomb of well, technically it was originally the tomb of a servant, but then, we found a Titan and things got a little hairy and there was a puzzle that left some of us wanting to slam our heads against a wall. We were ready just to blow things up.
I think some people of us got blown up.
Yeah, I think we did slam our heads pretty hard into that wall.
Yeah, luckily we had stones that just auto-healed us, or Lorna would be completely tapped of any spells at this point. That happened, but there was some climbing of the Titan. Lots of interesting things. Finally actually ended up releasing the Titan, but turns out he's kind of chill. So he gave us a bunch of information and offered us 3 boons for freeing him. One was that we could go down and get a piece of the Tree of Death, which is what we're looking for Lexi's agreement with the Ashen Lady. And then another one was that Cedric wanted to know where the ghastly ones are located. And Cedric got some nasty reveals of there's a lot, so you really should just go back and watch last session, because there's a lot of lore that got just kind of dumped in our laps, I'm realizing, and I don't know how to summarize it quickly. The Titan was trapped here by a was it the Queen of Air and Darkness is what it was called it?
Yep.
Some of us may know who that is. I don't know if it was actually shared. I can't recall. He was supposed to be guarding the Tree of Death, but kind of got chained up and sort of was still guarding it. So, he kind of did his job. Cedric is still waiting to hear about information about the ghastly ones. The Titan had to gather his thoughts. And Dodger asked about the riddle that the Ashen Lady had given him. And she was speaking of his blood nature, we found out. And he's lived 136 lives.
136.
Yeah. There are many assumptions. There was a lot of freaking out in private chat. Just gonna throw that out there. We found out Cedric is bound to the betrayer. So, you know,
That's
his
just a title.
his daddy or whatever is really not as, you know.
My daddy.
You really call him your daddy. I don't know
Cedric's sugar daddy who gave him his powers.
His betrayer daddy.
I don't know. You won't even let your body grow back. So you got some issues.
That's because it's weird. Bodies are weird.
And I'd like to continue.
Are they weird? So you think we're weird?
Cedric's going through puberty.
He's got some father figure issues. I don't know how else to phrase it because it just gives off the vibe.
Well, the betrayer betrayed him.
Yeah, right.
No proof. It's just some
so
rumors.
basically what happened in summary from what the Titan says is Anemos, his Cedric's betrayer god that he apparently follows and who he thinks is real chill, he was cursed, and that every day he experiences a new death because he manipulated mortals into freeing the 7 evils into the world. So yeah, my little mythology heart is going wild on this one. And yeah, that's apparently what Cedric's mission is. So, you know, he's just sent out to, I guess, fix a major mistake. And the one above, whoever that is, decides if he has done enough to be redeemed. So there we go. Belmy asked about the sin barrier, the Thalat. I have a note about that. That's he encountered it and was saved by a scorpion. That's about as much as I have. So again, you should really go back and watch the VOD because there was a lot. Anyway, so there's a bunch more with all of that. Says that we will need assistance below and gives us some of his blood. He actually does the whole like Simba thing on our foreheads, except for Cedric. And then gives us, well, Cattell pulls out a barrel and gives us a barrel of his blood, among other vials and such that the rest of us gathered from. He's a really big dude, okay? I don't know. We end up downstairs and we find a kind of a labyrinth of area with a tree growing out of its middle. We fight a couple different things that have some negative vibes coming off of them. And then use the blood to take down a barrier that is covering the tree. And we ended basically at Cedric breaking off a piece of the tree and Lorna holding her hand to touch the tree and asking about where the missing piece of the tree of life can be found, hoping that the connection is there. And that's where we left off. At least that's what I have.
Oh, and with Dodger, he was split. He's like something with him being split.
Yes,
some of those lives are like happening now.
Yeah,
There's multiple.
that's
lives.
right. That was really interesting too. Yeah.
Sorry, was
Yeah,
very
a lot of
quickly
stuff.
skimming a lot of
Yeah,
notes.
it was a lot of
So
stuff.
y'all need to just go back and watch. Personal favorite is Dodger's face as he's sitting there going, "Huh?" And then I wish I could show you the conversation of Connor messaging me going, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh." There was a lot of that the next day, just so everyone has everything registered. Because we are tired by the end.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
Thank you. That was a great recap.
Whose turn is it next time?
I requested the roll. I don't know why. Hold on. I just rolled for everybody. So hold up. Let me.
Oh,
I was like, whoa, you guys were on it that time. You were all just sitting there ready.
Yeah. No, I think.
Man, I'm getting a bad feeling about this for some reason.
Oh, it's because I hit the wrong. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. That's my bad. All right, let me take Lorna out. Dodger out. There. There you go. Who's it gonna be?
I never have a button to press. So
It should
You
be
see it over the
should be a
chat?
die.
Yeah, the die over in the
Do you
chat.
hover over your name and no button?
No
I
button.
don't even have to hover. It showed a dice for only
Yeah,
me
you don't
to
see.
pick.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys a screen cap, but no, I don't have a dice here. I can just roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 real quick.
Yep.
Get higher than a
10
9.
for
Get
minus
higher
10
than a
for not
9.
following the rules.
After a few weeks off.
Yeah,
Tell,
right back
coming
around.
Back to the tell.
Literally did this 2 times ago.
Yeah.
Fine. You guys, we're just going to have a light session.
Nobody's allowed to do anything of importance.
Nope.
This is the sitting session. Everybody just sit.
Look, I don't take notes. It's too hard to concentrate on this and that.
Well, cool.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into character.
Yay.
Oh yeah, I forgot I moved Lexxi
Yeah,
way up
you
there.
moved me when we were messing with something.
We were testing with something earlier. Oh, and I guess I should probably end combat too that we were testing.
We're working on something with the cameras to try to maybe.
Trying to set up where it tracks automatically on whose turn it is, so that way she
Mhm.
doesn't.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
We were starting to mess with it. We just didn't have time to get it in place. For
Are we
this
back?
session. We are back. I said we're back.
I did catch that. It's like, oh, this we're just blah 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so like I had like a sub sandwich for lunch and it was really good. And that chips, yeah, I think yeah. Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay, so the gold beam is gone.
Yeah, I just took that down because that just broke the barrier out there. So when last we left off, Lorna had placed her hand on the tree and asked a question.
Did the tree hurt you? I can't remember.
Not yet.
Nothing's
Oh,
happened.
nothing's
We
happened. Okay.
stopped.
We
I
stopped.
assume Cedric got the piece he was trying to break off. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, because he didn't
you have a
want
piece
you
of
to
it.
touch it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a piece of it. So as you're put your hand on the tree and you're asking where the piece of the tree of life is. Lorna, you feel a cold hand grasp your forearm. And you know you would pull back, you pull away, but for some reason your body just doesn't respond to that reaction because you don't like being grabbed. But and it seems like it's holding there, and you see the tree begin to just split apart. And in its center, there is a woman with elfin features, pale white skin, white hair braided behind her back. A beauty that almost like stills your breath, like if I don't know how many of you been like really cold weather, or where the air is so cold you can't breathe it, is the feeling you get as you gaze upon her, as your breath just catches. Temperature around you instantly drops to freezing level, and you can see your breath coming out in a gasp as you finally catch your breath. Lorna, she's holding your forearm, reaching out and just like looking directly into your eyes, as if looking into your soul.
And I can't do anything. I can't pull away. I can't.
You can't pull away, but you have you're able to do other, like you can react other, but you can't. Her grasp is so strong.
Is anybody
Yeah, do we all
panicking.
see this? Or is this only her? Okay, we all see this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was in her head. That's why I was like,
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Is my medallion tingling?
Your medallion frosts over and feels icy cold against your chest.
So are we like all freezing? What? Oh.
No, his medallion's especially cold, but yes, it's very cold in here.
It's very cold in here. Okay. Do I see? Are you struggling to try to pull away?
I suppose. I don't know how much. It sounds like it's even the attempt to pull away is basically negated entirely. So, yes, but
because I go to try to.
You don't see it.
Okay.
Lorna is trying to pull away from what I was just told, but you all do not see her. You see her just like basically frozen in her grasp.
Wait. Okay. Do we see the thingy?
The tree splits apart, and there's this woman standing there.
But
where the tree was.
Do we see her holding? Okay, so we do
Lorna's
see
arm.
everything, but we don't see her struggling.
Right, you don't see her
gotcha.
struggling, even though Lorna's struggling, it just doesn't. She can't seem to get her body to react.
Okay, I'm right next to Lorna, so I'm going to go over and be like, pull, like going, do you need help? Like as I'm.
Can I look away for it? Like, do I have control of my body, or is this like I can't pull away because I don't actually fully have control of my body?
You can if you make this resolve save.
Oh
no. Okay.
Cedric also has his hand on his tower, and his eyes are flashing as he stares into the ethereal at the figure.
Nope.
Oh man.
Cedric,
I can tell
make a resolve save as well. Oh, you know what? No. Don't roll that.
Okay.
Constitution save, not resolve. A physical reaction, not a mental reaction.
Oh, that was almost not, and then it was.
Yeah.
Nice. It was like boom.
All right, so you are in as you switch over into your ethereal sight, you're experiencing like a total Galadriel Lord of the Rings moment as he's just this blinding blue white light. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. As it's just blinding light flashing towards you. That was more just to see if those like it would blind you, but it doesn't blind you. So but you kind of avert your gaze for a second as it's just the power and the beauty is just so intense and transcends dimensions.
Yeah, he has one hand on a sword and he's covering his eyes with the other one before he shuts off his sight.
So when I'm grabbing her to try to help, am I getting resistance? Is she responding to me? Because I'm asking her if she needs help. Like,
all right, so you are mesmerized, Lorna, and caught in her gaze. You see, she just this woman kind of cocks her head ever so slightly and just this awkward turn and puts it onto you, Lexxi, for a resolve.
But I'm not
save.
looking at her. I'm looking at Lorna.
Oh, it's not a looking at her.
Oh, damn. I was like, I'm not looking at her eyes.
She's putting a whammy on you. She ain't turning into stone. It's not Medusa.
I just don't want to be caught in a gaze. I'm like,
you're going to get the whammy.
Okay, so what am I?
Tell's just back here with the pool of blood. Hey guys, do we collect this again, or do I?
She's all like scooping it back into the barrel. It's good stuff.
Okay, you said what resolve? Yes, saving throw.
She's back there with a label maker. She's like, I'm gonna sell this. It's gonna be great.
She did mention it's probably valuable.
I rolled a 1.
Okay,
guys.
GPK.
So
just you and me.
So whereas as Lorna, you are just frozen in her grasp and just in captured by her aura. Lexxi, she's your best friend in the whole world. And everything about her is right and true.
Oh, so I want to go over there and like braid her hair.
No, you feel like if you touch her, she'd probably kill you, but
Oh, okay. So it's not that close of a best bud here.
no, but it's just her this feeling of supreme sovereignty. It just exudes from her, and you should listen to her and obey her commands.
Oh, okay. Is she telling me to stop pulling Lorna?
And as she looks at you and you feel this feeling come over you, she speaks.
Kneel, child.
To me?
Yeah,
okay,
to you.
Well, if she's everything in the world to me, I'm kneeling.
Okay. So the rest of you are seeing this. So Lexxi goes up and kind of grabs her. Cedric kind of looks averted his gaze a bit. And then she tells Lexxi to kneel, and she does. What's Belmy doing? Since you're the next closest.
He's trying to stay put and not move too much. He's just got his head cocked and his arms crossed. He knows enough not to mess with the Fae at this point. He's just going to let things ride for now.
Dodger, who unfortunately couldn't be with us tonight. He's here in spirit.
Literally, in chat spirit.
I'm going to do...
We're not allowed to TPK without him, he said.
Yep.
Here it comes. All right, so he's going to do a little stealthy over, because this is what I think he would do, is line up a shot if needed be. So he's moving over here in her peripheral and getting ready to do what he does. Okay, so he moves, so he just kind of slides off to the out of the way. Cattell, you hear and sense and feel all of this from further away. You're far enough back that you're not under the full effects of it, but you definitely sense like a deep, old power present.
Can I kind of see? I have line of sight. Can I sort of see what's going on?
You see, yeah, a little bit, especially now the fog's died away, so now it's a little bit clearer. Yeah, you can see there. You have Lorna and Lexxi between you in this, so you're not quite sure like what the interaction's going on, or that you see Lexxi kneel.
Okay.
You don't see the others.
Cool. She's gonna wait a little, hang back, and see if she's a fighter and this is not a situation she sees herself being useful in. So she's gonna hang back and see what happens, and yeah. I don't know who this is.
No.
I wouldn't know. Okay.
That's my question. I was being mesmerized by it to an extent. Do I know who this is?
Yes. Yes. Do I need to tell you, or do you already know?
I have a very good guess, but if you want to inform everyone, go for it.
Oh no, I'll keep that just to you.
Okay. Can I do anything? Yeah, that's what I thought.
So after Lexi Neal, Cedric, what are you doing?
So Cedric, after bringing his eyes back to the material plane, sees Lexi like in a this position, or just on her knees, or prone position, or
Just on, she's like on one knee.
I'm probably on one knee,
On
just
one knee? Okay.
staring at this woman in awe.
Okay.
She's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
And Lorna is still held.
Mm-hmm. You do see like where her hand has grasped
Word.
Lorna's
grasped,
arm.
yeah.
That you see like there's frost kind of around it on her arm.
Question. I'm trying to think which hand she would have reached up with. I'm trying to remember which hand or tattoos are on. Crud. Things I should know. Hang on.
Let's see if I have.
Double check.
Oh man, I'm all out of my stuff.
Oh, it's on her left arm. So, and she probably would have reached up with her right. Okay, never mind.
Seeing that, Cedric raises his hand in front of him and lets out a wave of psionic energy, trying to buffet her back with telekinesis. The white figure.
All right. You trigger that so I can get the stuff on it.
Not so bad.
All right. Oh. She doesn't move.
Surprising. Cedric fully draws his Tawar now and says, "Who are you?"
With her free hand, she waves in your direction. You make a strength save.
Get your hand off of my friend. You're...
You stand your ground. So you feel yourself, your feet kind of slide back a little bit because you're on ice, but you kind of, and you see a slight little smirk on her face as she looks back to Lorna and says,
"Give me the dagger."
Do I have what else to do, or like how I don't know what effect is fully on me or how much I
just
have.
the fact you can't move,
Okay.
but you can think it's like you didn't roll a 1. You're not like Lexxi. Yes.
How far away am I from all of this?
You are
Like
100 feet from her. 90...
How far away am I from
Wait, that's
Lorna?
not right. Let me take off the train thing. You are 45 feet from Lorna, 50 feet from her.
Can I create a wormhole? How far away do I have? I can't find it. Was it I could summon one 30 feet away from me, or is it closer?
I had to drop it.
What? You took away
when we went full 5e, because yeah.
Oh no. You just broke lore.
I didn't get it back, but I think 5e doesn't give feats as frequently as the other system, and that was a feat.
I need that. Why did you take it away?
We can't walk without feats.
I know. Because I ran out of room and I had to get stuff that I needed.
Does she have an
I would give up a
something?
spell to have that back.
No.
That's her thing.
Because
She
you got
uses
teleport.
it.
All right, it was teleport and create gap was what I first got, and then the extra dimensional spaces. But then I was either get rid of the extra dimensional room.
Can I trade create gap for wormhole?
I don't think so, but I will check.
This puts a wrench in
So many plans.
everything she does.
Well,
That's
it's
what's
not
so hard
like she
from
can
going
never get it. It's
complete
just
homebrew to 5e.
yeah. I had to go with the way of the system, and they just don't give enough to get it. Let's see.
Her whole class is homebrew. You could have finagled something.
And I
Sean.
went finagling too, because I lost a lot of stuff.
Okay, let's see here.
Finagle for us all. We want everything. Just
Yeah,
I'm willing
you
to make
can-
sacrifices, but
you
she
can-
uses that one more
I
than
wouldn't
any other
sacrifice
You
thing
can-
she
anything. I want it
has.
all.
You can swap out create gap for wormhole.
I would like to do that, please.
Okay.
Let me read.
Watch,
Let me read the 5.
I queue to get this pack, and it doesn't
Well, hold
even
on
work.
before you say you want it, because this is the 5e version. It's different than, or it could be. So let's say you affect 2 5-foot cubes within range and link them together, contracting the space between them. Anyone may choose to use 5 feet of their movement to travel in a straight line between 2 linked squares as if they were adjacent. The number of 5-foot cubes you can affect increases by 1 at 5th level. Whatever. Range is 30 feet. Its concentration up to 1 minute. So yeah, it's two 5-foot cubes.
But I can be 30 feet away from where I cast it.
Yeah, the range is 30 feet. So you have
Okay.
30 feet around you.
30-foot
Yeah.
radius.
Yeah.
Um,
And the effect, so if you spend 2 essence, the effect persists for the remaining duration without concentration. I don't think that's an issue for you right now because you're not in a fight, so your concentration is fine. And you could choose to use to apply the 2 essence after you've already cast it. So what that means is if you're maintaining it and then you're like, oh, I'm about to get into a big fight and I could get hit and it get thrown off, you could spend 2 essence and then you don't have to maintain anymore. It just runs
okay.
for a minute.
So what I would like to do is get close enough so that I'm 30 feet away from Lorna. And then
As you start to move, feel a large hand on your shoulder.
the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look back at him.
You hear whisper to you,
strike her heart.
and you feel this strength enter you like a power.
Come on, get down.
Do
Lorna,
I
you
get a
down.
sense of how he memes? Like magically throw my spear.
Figure striking her heart with your best attack that you have.
Okay. Well then, I'm not going to do what I was going to do. And I'm going to
Now,
get
before
close.
you do that, yeah, so as you kind of start to edge closer, sorry,
Okay, that was an
Discord
evil
thing.
smile. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's because
So-
somebody posted
I'm
something
so
on
stressed
Discord
out.
and it made me laugh and it made me smile. I had to minimize that. Okay. Lorna, what do you do? As she asks.
Quick question. I don't have the thing that does the wings and the fae look, do I? Or is that
You do, it's your
is that the other the
glamour thingy.
otherworldly?
No,
Is that what otherworldly glamour does? I have to trigger it, correct? Because that's just a class feature.
no, yeah, that's no otherworldly glamour is just a helps with, it's like supernatural charm.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
No,
Because I do have
it
the
is
alter something or other.
alter self, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because it just changed. It could do more than just that. Before it
Right.
could just do that. Got it.
Right.
Okay. I am going to start to reach behind me, but that's not where that dagger is. That is where the Altor dagger is. And I'm just going to start reaching behind me slowly towards that dagger as if I'm doing what she's asking me to do, trying to be, and I am going to go ahead and basically use alter self to cause myself to take on the Fey appearance that I took on in the forest that one time. But it very much gives off every ounce of spring. So the green radiates stronger. The around her head are the fresh, just small blossoms of just for spring flowers budding. And lastly, the wings burst out, and they're a vibrant green of like dew on grass. And she's reaching back for that dagger, trying to hopefully keep this lady distracted enough that she can get that out. And she's going to be drawing it out, and but it takes an action for her to do the alter self. So she will hold the rest of it until.
All right, so she's got, for those who are watching, except Lexi, who's just in complete, like,
oh, you're the best.
I'm your biggest
so beautiful.
Fan. So as she's has Lorna's arm in her grasp, and then Lorna just suddenly just like bursts in this Fey representation of spring. You actually see where the frost on her arm, you see water droplets dripping off, like as if like ice was melting. For a brief moment, you feel her grasp weaken just a bit, but then it locks on her again. Lorna, you felt like she just kind of like wasn't expecting that.
Where is Cedric's behind me, correct?
Cedric is to your right.
Okay. If Cedric
He's
is
right.
watching me at all, I am telegraphing to him what I am grabbing so he can see where my plan is going.
All right, it was muted.
Okay.
Cedric has shifted into a charge position with his sword up high in a high guard stance, and is about to leap forward, juicy legs, ready to go.
And if I can, I'm going to just ask, and why is it that you want it? Seems it wasn't given to you. Again, I'm trying to keep as much of her attention on me.
What's Bellamy doing?
I see him like
You
leaning
see
against the
Dodger's
wall,
like, you see Dodger. He's starting to get
good,
ready to do something
guys.
too. He's like
Oh, there ain't no
completely
bugs on
opposite of Cedric, ready to like basically hit from both sides.
So long as this woman is not attacking or assaulting anyone, we're getting close to the hairy edge there, but he's just holding his stance. He hasn't adopted an aggressive stance at the moment.
All right.
Like Sky's like, Eldritch Blast is waiting.
All right, Cattell. What do you do?
Okay. He said to strike her heart.
Yeah.
Did I get a sense that it was more important to ensure a hit, even if it's weaker, or to risk an attack that might miss, even if it deals more damage?
You probably want the one that's gonna hit.
Okay. So then in the back, Cattell is going to claw. Her hands turn into her claws, and she's going to hold her arms out, and magic missile is going to appear in her blue flames, and she's going to thrust it straight for her heart.
Okay.
Cedric is also, as soon as there is like a blip of action, he's right ahead.
And what's Lorna doing?
As soon as she sees the blast of the Eldritch, she's basically following it in with the Altor dagger, exactly in the same spot.
Okay.
And I'm yelling, no, not bestie.
Does she get another save yet?
No, seriously, when do I get another save? Because
You rolled
she's
a
my
1, so
she's my bestie. Don't hurt my bestie.
actually, yeah, she's not saying anything. All right, so we'll just because this is all happening at one kind of synchronized motion.
She didn't answer my question at all, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. So we'll go clockwise. So we'll start with Cedric. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Attack.
Oh, that's my last essence.
Oh god,
I
yeah, we've
mean-
been fighting and everything else already. Yeah,
Glory,
we're all
glory,
pro.
what a way to go.
I don't think I get any bonuses on this aside
got
from
you.
my
I've been very careful. So I do have
my
stuff.
duelist.
Okay.
So hoping you'd say no, Cedric. You get so many bonuses.
That's a miss.
Yep.
All right, so you go to surge forward, and you hadn't realized that like when she shoved you back, it actually like you dug in so hard it cracked the ice a little bit. So when you go to lurch, you didn't realize that your foot was still kind of in place, and it threw
Very
your
cool.
balance off.
That's the coolest way that could have happened.
All right, then let's do Dodger. Sorry, I'm gonna save Lauren. I'm gonna save your thing for last. Dodger. I guess I should check. What has he got left? I don't think he's got much-
Fire!
Yeah, because he said he was
he
holding
said-
Eldritch Blast at one point.
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast is what I was gonna do.
Ready?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is what I was gonna do because, plus he still has I think he still has the repulsion piece on it. So
Oh,
if he does it, it should knock her.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, what do you get? That is a miss. Okay.
But it says amazing strike.
That's because it's not aimed at anybody.
Oh, lies.
I tell. Now you just roll because theirs is just.
It's not a lot of damage, but it's something.
There's things I can do.
Go ahead and do it like and then roll a couple more d4s.
Right. Let me get boxes
think
out of the way.
+2. Yeah, d4 +2.
I just don't understand why you're attacking her.
7. Okay, 10 points. All right. When I go in, and then Lorna.
All right. I'm going to definitely use my bonus action to trigger Searing Smite on my dagger.
Okay.
So. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have rolled it then. My bad.
Well, that's what it'll be if you hit.
Okay, good plan. And she's gonna draw out this dagger and go in. That's the wrong button. I'm so nervous I hit cancel.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay, then in that case, another D4 gets added for Dreadful Strike also. So
Okay.
Okay. There, guys, look! Something!
We killed it.
Yay! Yeah, that's the wrong dagger. That is the Altor. I mean, it's the right dagger that I wanted to use. It is not the one she was hoping I would give to her.
Let's see.
Why did I move?
You take 10 points of damage, and followed by
What?
16, 20.
But
So
I
you take a
aimed
total
at
of 30 points of damage.
She just warped.
She just deflected.
She was
them.
never there.
It was all in our minds.
Then
Wait,
why
I just
did
took
the
30
tell
points of
me?
damage?
I got
Suddenly,
you.
it's like as you stab in, Lexi's holding Lorna's arm. As everybody just blasts, as she's holding onto your arm and looking in shock as she just takes all these hits.
But I peeped it. I peeped it with my special eyes.
With his juicy eyes.
I'm gonna just catch Lexi into my arms and pull out my dagger. That sounds awful. That sounds horrible. And can I move? Can I do anything?
I assume Lexi let Lorna go.
Yeah, because that just
great.
almost...
I'm holding on to you and I'm dragging you away from the tree.
I have no idea what just.
And I'm going to immediately use something to heal her. Oh my gosh.
Wait, is this her right here?
Yeah, I used that as a move.
That's where I was.
Yes.
I will.
And you see that kneeling on the ground is this lady.
I am gonna drop, if I can, I'm going to use I can never remember which one does the big blast.
It would be the one under your features, not the one on your
well, there's
spells.
Breath of Life and then there's Cure, which I just don't want to burn the one that heals everybody is the problem.
It is not Breath of Life. Let me check. Usually you just click on the word, it should just pop up. Which one it does.
That doesn't do the group either. I think
I think it's called
no, it's not Restore. Sorry guys. I heal Lexi.
Yeah.
Please.
I'll just use Cure Wounds right now for it, and we can figure that out in a minute.
Ow.
I need to. Okay. I'll use Cure Wounds for now because I know that's not it, and we'll go from there. Why did it roll a d20?
Oh, because you can do Uber.
Oh, that's right.
Heal on it. It's for positive effect. Not.
So you gain 11 hit points. Lexi.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling Lexi away from this person, creature thing.
Please,
you're
not my bestie.
I still look fey-ish, and actually that would probably warm you up a little bit for a moment.
Aww, yay.
You feel just a light breeze of spring and can smell fresh spring flowers.
And I'm just looking at you like, what just happened?
Yeah, you're no longer under that effect.
Well, so I was like, what just happened?
Can I pull Lexi just about this far away with me? Just like 10 feet, I guess that is.
Far away. She doesn't seem this lady doesn't seem she concerned with your attacks.
Okay. So Lexi, you're over by me, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shift Lexi to be behind me though, and dagger still in my hand.
Just said her internet was unstable.
Give me the dagger.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So the spell says a creature of my choosing that I can see, but it gets tricky. Did she deflect it? Did I actually aim at Lexi? Because it would have.
It wasn't Lexi until it hit. It was her.
Swap positions.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good question, but that type of spell
missile goes to the target. That is
no matter what
intended. There's no dodging it.
Not a dodge so much as think of it as more of an illusion. You just attacked an illusion.
So she's not really. Well, if it were after an illusion, then it wouldn't have done any damage at all. I'm confused.
Lexi looked like her. You attacked what you thought was her. It wasn't her. It was Lexi. It doesn't say like, oh, if Lexi were to move and go, it's who you thought was her. Like it can't pierce an illusion to go, oh, you're attacking her. Well, she's invisible over there in the corner of the room, so that's where your missiles just curve and go hit there. That's where you're attacking was.
If you're attacking the figure that was in the split open of the tree, and
that was
she had done something to swap us in place, and the illusion dropped when you hit me. Is basically right.
Yeah.
Okay.
the magic broke
You broke the magic.
the facade.
It is a weird one. I will agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
glare at the Titan.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, the amount of eye roll. Okay.
And she holds her hand out.
As this is happening, I'm gonna dip. Looking at the Titan, kind of. So he sees what I'm doing. I'm gonna dip my spear in his blood. Or go to see if he has any indication on whether this is a good or bad idea, because I'm out of spells.
He nods
can't
his
miss him.
head.
Yeah, I dip it.
Bellamy, now that this is all happening, you were kind of waiting until aggression occurred.
Right. So I'm sorry. Is this woman now reappeared somewhere, or she was
where
be found?
Lexxi was kneeling,
They swapped places.
and she just stood up from that position, and she's turned towards Lorna with her hand out.
Bellamy is just gonna go to Lexi's side. He's not gonna attack, I don't think.
I feel like I want to roll for dodge or be like, what am I gonna do?
He said his blast.
I did
he
the blast.
did the blast. He missed.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you did? I
missed.
missed that. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I missed. Which was fun because it would have hit you, but I missed.
Yeah, thank goodness. Whew.
No. And Lorna's gonna ready an action to attack if she does anything threatening.
You dare to deny me?
Obviously. You see who I serve.
No? You want
Cedric is at another high guard stance, ready to go in again.
This time for the killing blow.
This one's gonna hurt.
We hope.
This is a decapitation strike.
Oh, goodness
shot.
gracious. I'm so nervous about this whole situation. Man, my neck keeps cracking.
No. This could be real bad.
All right. Nobody's acting?
So, well, I have a question.
I'm prepped.
So how far, I keep forgetting, how far can I throw my spear?
You can throw your spear. Ætherealms. Yeah. Oh, I know. Let's see. You can throw it. Sometimes organization is not your friend. 20 feet with 60 with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to run up 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to teleport. Believe. How far can I teleport without essence?
What have you been spending your essence on?
Magic missile.
That didn't cost any essence.
Yeah.
What? Then I
Costs-
have all my essence.
Yes.
I was like, I
That
thought that
costs
was like
spell
that's like a cantrip.
It's under the first level spells.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so you have two. So anything that is your warp is essence. Everything else is spell slots.
Oh.
So unless you're using any kind of your warping abilities, everything else is going to be a spell slot. So where you have
Okay.
4 first level spells, you cast magic missile 4 times now. I don't know how many times you cast. 3 times. If you spent all your essence, it'd have been 3 times because you have 3 essence.
Right.
So you have 1 slot left. Okay.
How far can I teleport? Long teleport. It's a little confusing.
Your long teleport is 30 feet.
Okay. Even better. So I'm going to go 30 feet, teleport 30 feet, action surge, because it's an action to teleport, right?
Yeah. I was wondering how you're
Action
going to. I was like, how are you going to work this
surge,
out? But okay.
throw.
Okay. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Go for it. All
Do
right.
I
So
get
you,
any advantage because of Titan?
you actually, yes, you get a +10 to your attack roll because you're in his house.
Sweet. Okay, here we go.
That's good.
That's
And I'm aiming for that heart he told me to. And there's his blood's on it.
All right. So you throw your lance. Go ahead and move to where you
Okay.
threw it.
So she ran up 30, and then she just boom, poof, another 30, and she action surge throws.
Oh, actually, you have terrain on. The teleport
I
would have counted
do?
the train. Yeah, the moving would have done the train, but the teleport would have skipped over all of that. So you actually would have been go back to where
Then I
you were
wouldn't even have to
pre-teleported.
throw it. I would just go
That's what I say. It's like I don't think you have to throw.
right down into her from above.
Yeah.
So she's right up on her.
Yeah, because that right
And-
there is 30 feet.
do it.
Yeah,
Do
so run, leaf up here and down straight at her heart.
All right. So as you burst out and you strike down, you see that your either lance kind of turns gold in color from where the blood, and it just kind of covers the entire thing and strikes at her. And she screams.
Just made myself
This
an enemy.
horrible noise. Everybody except Cedric make a resolve save.
I wish I was deaf.
I mean, aren't you still? Wasn't that for like a full minute?
It's only
or
a
something?
minute. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine.
Wouldn't that be funny? He's like, guys, I can hear. Ah! Let me roll for Dodger here.
You said resolve?
Oh,
Oh no!
Lexi just feels that hand that's still
These are
holding
not
onto her
good.
wrist
These are not
as
good.
the other
These are
one
not
has the
good.
dagger
These are
just
not
like
good.
tighten really hard.
Oh. Good news. Dodger is proficient, so I actually can
Hey.
still roll a 1. I was like, oh, I could roll a d4, and that's not going to do anything. I rolled a 1.
Wow, two of us
Okay.
rolled ones. That's insane.
Bellamy, you made a strength saving throw.
I even moved the tab over. It says resolve. Wait, let me try that again.
Did you click out of it and then do the roll?
No, it still says
Yeah.
strength, but I have
Yeah.
resolve selected. Something's weird with my sheet.
Yours did that the last time too.
It
And we-
did.
yeah. Yeah.
Where are you?
But it's and that's actually using the strength modifier because that's a +5. I was wondering why.
Buff Bellamy.
So like,
All
if
right. Yeah, because like when I'm looking at your sheet, I see strength as the
It just-
selection.
it just changed as soon as you
Okay,
took
now
control.
try.
Let's see.
Because I refreshed your sheet. No, it still says strength.
Yeah.
It
Oh, well.
changed it.
Wait,
You know what? Keep that 20.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that roll.
Yeah.
what if I rolled focus?
It's still the
No.
strength. It's just something
It's
with his
dusk.
body.
I just want you making those string strays, dude.
stuck, and
All
that's
right,
okay.
don't worry about it.
Okay. Now
You got a 20.
I want to
We're
test this. Roll it again, just because I changed its result. I want to see if it does it.
All right.
You got a 20.
I swear
So-
I'm changing it on my side.
And you have, yeah, you are the owner of it, so it's not. Oh, wait a minute. What if that changed anything? Okay, now, sorry everybody, but just change this real quick. I just want to see it. And then
There
change
you
it to
go.
something else and do a save.
Okay, it's
That's
That's what
working
it was.
now.
Okay, yeah.
Well, he got a 20.
Somehow he became an observer of his sheet instead of an owner, so he could see everything on his
Hey,
sheet.
this
but
is
he
my
couldn't
sheet.
control it. Yeah. I think it's when I was trying to configure the stuff for the cameras for the stream before, and I think I just accidentally clicked on him instead of the camera.
So
Okay.
my roll should be a 10.
It's in there somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was
Alright,
a 20.
so-
It was a 20. Shh.
So you got a 10. Let me scroll up here. So Lexi's good. Catel's
Oh, yay.
good. Lorna's bad. Dodger's really bad. Belmy's bad. And Cedric
I
didn't
think
get it.
Dodger and I both rolled ones, natural ones.
All right.
So with Catel pushing her spear into her chest, her ears come out, her tail and her eyes go into slits.
Yes.
She went feral.
And she is snarling feral. She is not happy about the situation.
Since
Cedric, are
Cedric
you
is
acting?
unaffected,
Right.
as she's screaming, can you try and just go for the actual decapitation while she's pinned there?
You gonna do a called headshot?
Called headshot, but do I get advantage because she's pinned?
Can we kill a fake queen?
Maybe
At
restrain.
level 4, guys.
Hey,
All
20.
right, so it's
come
gonna
on.
be. All right, so it would be with advantage, but you have to take a negative
Oh, because it's cold
eight
shot.
to the roll.
8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a headshot. Yeah.
Call
Ooh,
shot
fair.
head. Negative
20.
8 with
20.
Oh, you want me to roll 20?
That's a
All right,
roll
well,
20.
You might have to roll a 20 to get
I
Exactly.
might have to. Well, I'll burn as much edge as I have left.
it.
We're not
Hold
level
on a
5
second
yet.
before you roll. Let me see if I guess I can't help. Well, I was gonna see if Dodger could do, but it's like, yeah, you already have advantage, so it's like you can't give you more advantage.
You give me a +2 for flanking.
Can you cover the ground though?
Yes.
you can.
I will say I have said that Belmy's being passive. I think on the second round of attacks, he'd like to join in.
All right, so he moves there to give you. So that's a +2. So now it's -6 because he'll give you
Roll
flank.
advantage, penalty 6. Yes, here we go.
Action 2. But I don't know if that matters now that she failed that resolve.
Oh.
Oh, dang it. So
Uh,
close.
all right, so he swings. Screw it.
Can I edge this since we're still
And
not-
reroll? Yeah,
And
'cause
reroll?
you can. Yeah, you can edge for a reroll, since you're not 5th level yet. Boy, you
Not
guys gonna
fifth
miss
level
that.
yet.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah, we
gonna
are.
miss
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You're gonna miss that for me because I've emptied myself of edge with that.
Oh, that's right. I gotta get myself an edge back.
Now we will never be able to kill Cedric. All right, so here we go. I need some luck. Friends.
You got it. You got it.
All right.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Wait, let me turn this to green.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Worse. Jesus.
All right.
Do I get
Dodger's
my
gonna
action
do it.
or no?
No, you will not get an action at all.
But
Because
Dodger-
you failed your.
So did Dodger. I hate saying it, but it's.
Oh, you're right. Oh well.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
want
rolled
to
a
say
move.
it, but
Yeah.
Well, it
Failed
would-
to
Oh,
say
well.
yeah.
It doesn't
but
matter.
it didn't
We
matter
met. He
anyway
missed.
because you didn't get it.
Yeah.
All right, Bellamy, you can act.
All right, let's
Lexi, you
blast,
can act too.
I'll blast
I
with
can.
some sand.
Yeah, because you didn't.
I'll let him go first. I'm a shooter. So do we all get advantage because of the pinning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is that only for melee attacks?
Yeah, it's only for melee.
Oh, damn.
All right, so you blast yours for 3 slashing. All right.
Okay.
So blast of sand, and then are you doing anything?
I'm gonna shoot.
Okay, look. Then. All right. That is a hit, but it's not for that damage. It's not an amazing.
Oh yeah, because that's true. Yeah.
It is D10.
You want me to roll a d10?
Mm-hmm. +4 because you had your.
Oh.
Well, I just do it manually. All right.
That's all right. I got it.
No, not a D4, +4. But
Oh,
I guess that
+4.
worked
I
out
was
since
like,
you rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4, so.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you shoot, you blast her, got the evil land struck in her, Setter takes a swipe, and she ducks that and turns back towards the tree, as in that scream that's coming out of her. And as she turns and enters into the tree that begins to start wrapping up around her, you see that she's got some sort of looks like a pod of some sort fastened into the back of her head, and you see like little tendrils kind of stuck into the back of her head and in her spine, and it's like a purplish color pulsing like with this purplish veins.
Can I do my action now or no?
Yeah.
I don't
Now
know
you
what
can.
I don't know what the scream did to me besides.
It's just
lose
it
one
shook
action.
it shook you. Yeah,
Right.
it shook you.
So can I react now?
Everybody,
or-
yes, now everybody can go again.
What's with all the purple?
Seeing that I'm is the tree closing in around her or is it just still open?
It's closing in around her.
Could you shoot at
That's
the
what I was
thing
like.
at the back of her head?
That's what I'm thinking.
I want to call shot back of her head.
I
can.
I'm gonna just I have my dagger in my hand and I'm gonna reach out and an arrow is gonna appear in my hand and I'm going to throw it at her. And
Are you going to give her a gift?
I hope not.
Yeah.
It's an arrow of lightning.
Okay.
Oh, now I get what you say. I get it now.
Yeah.
I'm a little
come on.
panicking
Yeah,
right now, sir. I'm panicking.
you.
And I'm going to throw the arrow of lightning
Okay.
right at that.
So you're called
thing.
shotting it too?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, that's a -8.
So, I technically have 2 attacks per action. No, I
Ooh.
don't. That's a bonus. We're only doing actions, not bonuses also.
I did my bonus
Right.
earlier.
Only
Okay.
action.
So I only have the 1 attack. Okay.
Hang on. I have because I'm within 30 feet of her. So that gives me
Mhm.
something. That gives me a +2, doesn't it?
No, it's the +1 to damage. It's point blank shot.
Oh, it's the +1 to damage. Okay. I don't remember if there's anything I can do with my edge to make this better, but I don't think there is. Because it's a spell. All right. Okay. Please work.
I mean, you can always spend the edge to do it again if you miss.
That's true. Nothing happened. I clicked it. It
Hold on,
didn't.
I got like 100 sheets in front of me here. Let's see here.
Oh, I didn't do the -8 though. That's my bad.
Oh. And you're doing gift, right?
Yeah.
And nothing happened?
Let me try it again.
Check like behind. Maybe it popped up in behind a screen or something because you are going to get pop up.
No, I mean the pop-up came up, but when I clicked it to do it, nothing happened. Like it popped up with the thing, and then I like here. I'll do it again. -8, and then the target opponent thing came up, but it doesn't. It just closes the screen. It doesn't do the roll.
All right, just roll. It's because the formula's out of whack. Just roll D20 plus your dex plus a D4.
So D20 plus.
Bonus roll penalty. Yeah, I'm not sure why. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, edge. Because sure. How many ones can I roll right now?
get him out, I guess. I guess while edge can still be used. All right. That is a hit.
All right, so it deals 1d10 points of damage on that
Yep.
thing, correct?
Oh, you didn't do the -8.
No,
That's a
that's
miss.
where.
Yeah, it would have been a miss. Yeah, because that would have actually only been a 9.
Okay.
All right. No,
I still
that's a
want to do
miss.
mine too.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to do it with the edge to get advantage. The reckless strike part where it says that you get advantage like a roll. Right?
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah, but if you miss, you can't because you can only use edge one time on a roll.
I know, but I
this-
figure
okay.
it'd be a reroll or 2, so it's
All right.
okay.
So you get advantage, -8,
-8.
or 8 penalty.
Right. So I just put an 8. I don't put a minus, right? For
Correct.
roll penalty. Okay. Oh, but it is advantage. Give me a 20, baby. Oh my gosh, what's with the ones? We've had a lot of ones tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of ones tonight.
Yeah, it's like the opposite
All
of
of our luck was
last
spent
week.
last
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get one more try at a hit as she's slipping away?
Same for Dodger too. Don't forget about Dodger.
Everybody gets
Everyone
an action.
Oh.
Lorna, do me a favor and just this doesn't count, but I think I fixed your gift of tour. Can you just click it again?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, there it goes. There was a comma.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Apparently against Lexxi.
I still got her targeted.
Sorry, Lexxi.
Man,
Lexi's
you guys
like,
are
darn,
just
I missed
really
and zap
hurting me
upside her
tonight.
head.
I'm pretty sure that would have missed you anyway. I don't think a 9
Yeah.
would have been the problem.
I'm not the
Okay.
enemy anymore.
All right, so let's go. So Lorna, Lexxi, Cedric.
Dodger, Cattell, and Bellman.
No, this is the next round. So you can get another action, and so does Cattell, and so does this is the next.
So we're not on to the next round yet. We're in the first round.
Correct. We're still in that.
Got it. Come on, guys. Do something.
Someone's gotta hit it. And
Who's
hit it
going?
good.
Who's
Do I still have a? I don't know who's got a turn in this round.
Each of you will. It'll be it's
Everybody
Cedric,
except for Lexi and I.
Belmy, and Lorna. I mean, and Lore. Cattell.
Cattell. We made a mistake.
I'm not the one who named my character Lorna.
I mean, to be fair, that was before I knew you were playing, so
Belmy's gonna draw his diamond pommel saber and run at her. Try to stab her. But I'm just gonna stab her in the back.
Okay.
Ooh.
yeah.
Man, you're
That's
good
a
at
hit.
sword.
It is not. It's not the
It's not the
Roy, but it's a-
amazing hit.
yeah. It's just a D6.
As Belmy,
I'll take the higher one. We'll say 5.
as he runs
your
forward,
strength.
there's like little black feathers that sort of like come off of him as he's running, and as he slashes with the saber, you see little black feathers as well come out. That's all I got.
All right, and then
Oh, your damage. Roll your damage.
I just took one of the die. It's just
Oh, okay,
one less
gotcha.
die than actually showed up there.
Who's next? Whose turn?
We're not in initiative, so this is hard.
No.
I know.
Go ahead, Cattell.
My turn?
Yep.
And it's just one attack.
No, it's your full attack. This is
I can do 2,
This is the next round.
but do I get my bonus for a second attack?
This round, yes.
Okay. I want to try and get the thingy at the back of her head. I am
Are you gonna attack
closest to her,
specifically
right?
to that?
For
Yeah,
the
you're right on
first
top of
one.
her. You're in melee range, so yeah, it's a -8. I'll shot it.
Okay, let's see what happens. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna edge it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. You feel
Gonna
there's a
spend it
20.
while
There's
I
a
have
20
it.
cooking somewhere. There's a 20
someone's gonna
there.
get a 20.
Got it.
There's a 20 cooking somewhere in there.
It's Cattell. Come on.
Okay. Well, let's just. Oh no. Did that. I have to reopen it. Sorry. Okay. Let's try again. Oh my gosh. All right.
How many
Cool.
ones are we up to? One,
This
two,
is like-
3, 4
A
that
lot.
I know of for sure.
Okay, we're building up to
Now
that
my
20.
second
It's
attack.
coming.
And I want to try and get this thing off her, so I guess -8. See what happens.
Oh, that was higher.
Well, it would have hit if it
It
was
would have
just
hit her,
her.
but yeah. If you just swung at her, but trying to hit that one thing. And she's moving and stuff too, so it's just
Yeah.
And the trees move in and close.
I mean,
the
so long
door.
as she's like leaving, I do
she
have,
is leaving.
but I do have the gold blood. Does that help?
That
That was
a
for
plus
that
one.
that was
Just
for
that
that
one
strike that
strike.
you did, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
fair
we should have been
Big
like
one.
dipping all of our stuff in the gold blood.
It's just this Titan corpse. Like, give us my blood.
Open a vein.
All right, so I'm just gonna long story she withdraws within the tree.
Did Dodger
I thought-
not get a?
I thought we got
Attack?
one more turn. No? Okay.
That what you led that.
Got it.
Because
Oh,
the one
okay.
before you didn't do anything. so
Dodger still gets an attack.
he chooses not to.
Oh, you suck. That would have
And
been the
she was-
20.
Does the
All
tree
right,
seal
I'll
up
roll. If I
without
get
a
a
save?
20, then that's his attack. Here it comes.
Roll a 20. Oh, darn.
No.
Gosh.
Close.
Okay, what was your question?
The tree completely seals over.
Yeah, it completely
Well-
seals up.
Wait, I didn't get to do my thing. Or
I
did
thought you
count mine?
did.
No. You said my name, but then we didn't,
Oh,
we didn't do it yet.
all right, go ahead.
One
Just
final
as
thing.
a tree.
Yeah, just as a treat.
So
He's
shake
gonna
my desk
he's
and
gonna-
knock my camera thing over.
He's gonna drop his sword, whip the harvest chain from around his waist, and try to lasso it through the thing, wrap around her neck, and just pull her back if he can. So, what would you call that?
Whoa.
That's still the same called shot because it's still ahead.
Okay.
But you get your result if you get it.
Oh, I totally didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Good
I was
idea.
debating doing something with the tree, but I thought I had another turn.
Come on.
My main goal was to create an enemy out of Cattell, which is accomplished now. So
I heard Cattell, but it was so quiet. I missed the rest of it.
You don't want to know.
It was dumb. It was something about creating an enemy out of you. Ah.
Why?
okay, so
Oh,
that's
man.
all right. No go.
She's gone.
She is gone. The tree is all that remains.
Cattell's just gonna stare at the tree, her little ears out, her tail out. She doesn't know that they're out, and her lance in her hand.
Cedric is staring at the tree, limp chain in his hand.
I don't even know what to
Who?
say.
Who is that? And why?
Mob. Queen map.
Having
don't-
read all those fairy tales, would that name ring a bell? She's a pretty famous Fae Queen.
You can roll Arcana.
Okay.
What color was the thing on the back of her head? I'm sorry. I stopped taking notes through all of
Purple.
that because I was panicking.
It was purple.
I have no
With
idea
the
what I
veins
rolled.
and everything.
A violent violet.
Violent.
Um,
Violent.
No, because interesting enough, Queen of Air and Darkness resonated more than Mab, because they typically don't say her name, which is what I was getting at when Lorna says that. There's like a shudder,
Yeah.
an
There's
imperceptible
a-
shudder. You just feel.
She would have hesitated before she said it, and eyes glued to the tree. We don't speak her name, and I don't think we should again.
I think it's
Lexxi,
time
are you
to
all right?
leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the thingy that I can to give you temporary hit points, I guess, for now, because it's free.
I've got recovery
Yeah, I have.
dice I can do.
I have
too.
a couple. Benny has a couple of.
I mean, I
Oh, that's
have.
right. I forget he can heal.
I still have essence because I've been using stuff that doesn't take it, I guess. Because none of it has said it takes it, and I've got 2 spell slots, so I can. I literally have not looked at anything on the screen besides my own character sheet for the last hour. I will go ahead and give you another cure wounds. Let me target you. I really wish that
All right, so you get 11 from Lorna and 15 from Benny.
I think
Okay.
that taps.
That put me to the top. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Anybody
She's-
else hurt?
She
Nope,
seemed so nice at first.
Hey Cedric, you want
No,
some healing?
I knew you were gonna say. Cedric's now winding his chain back around his waist, though he pauses as he looks at Cattell. Cattell, you're fox.
It's only the ears and tail. Her face hasn't changed.
Oh, okay. Here.
And her eyes.
She's gonna scarf and then tuck her tail under the panels of her skirt tunic thing.
Be fair, it's actually pretty amazing looking.
It is a good look. If you
The villagers back home didn't think so.
Yeah, well, most of them are idiots. I knew most of them.
You're not wrong.
We should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
Probably stupid of me. Shall we go? Just a thought.
Yeah. Do we have the branch put up?
Yes.
That's what we were here for the Ashen Lady.
For a part
Yes.
of we needed.
I asked a question. I thought maybe the tree would like calls to like or opposite. It's a long story. But
Maybe over drinks. I just want to get out of here.
she looks down at the Titan. Lorna still has her whole thing as well, but she doesn't seem to care. So I'm just saying. She's green wings behind her.
The wings,
It's like-
by the way.
What is it? Butterfly.
Uh-huh.
Maybe look this time so you'll believe us.
Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't know. I actually forgot that. Hey, player. Sure. Yeah, she'll look behind her and totally do the dog thing where she changes her own for like once or twice and then realize she looks like an idiot and stop.
They're very pretty.
They are.
They're a bit strange. And she kind of shifts her shoulders, actually feeling them now for the first time.
Cadella just awkwardly touches her fox ears.
Actually, that's
under
really
her scarf.
interesting. That's a good point. Like, can I reach back and touch them? I have no idea if they're legitimately there or not.
He nodded his head.
Believe.
Like, things have shifted.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Yes, because if you had used like you could sprout gills and breathe underwater, you could
Yeah,
sprout web.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
so
Because I do have glamour, but that only changes like a little bit
that's
of things
just
about
yeah. That's just subtle things.
me.
Yeah, you can. And as you touch it, they kind of instinctively flutter, like from the touch. And
if you're looking closer, they actually look very similar to winds, slightly, but they're obviously bigger. And can we?
Let's go. Let's go.
Aside from the Titan having more to say, but maybe upstairs.
actually, when you turn
Oh my
back, I got
It's
so many
moving my
people's
map repeatedly.
character sheets open.
Hello, Mr. Smaller, Mr. Titan.
So, question:
Uh,
Is the barrier still up around the tree? Did it go back up?
Oh no, it's gone.
It's gone. So we could just like.
And the Titan's gone.
Yeah, Titan is gone.
Anyone fancy another branch?
Yeah, let's carve another one just to get
Go hog wild on
to
this tree.
sell.
can we?
I'm a little concerned about what would happen.
Well, I mean,
All things
it
considered.
technically only reacted when I touched it. I don't think when Cedric did, but I'm not sure.
A voice from above says, "Remember the boon."
Fine.
Please do not take any more of the tree. It was what we don't only take one part, then I have it.
All right, let's go upstairs, get this last question answered, and then leave.
That's probably the best idea, especially given what happened to its counterpart.
Yeah, let's go.
Lorna starts heading up.
Yeah, I'm
So
going
let's
to
go
those
down.
stairs.
Katel's gonna
as you
make sure
your-
everybody goes before she falls from behind. Just-
As everybody makes their way back up, we're going to take our break.
Oh. Okay, you
Oh my
guys.
gosh,
We survived.
we
We
did.
survived,
So, hey,
but did
I
we
made
now-
an
thrive?
enemy of
And we
Queen
have like a
Man.
horrible
was like-
enemy now.
I would say Lorna was probably never going to be in her good graces just because. But
Yeah,
Cattell
but
certainly,
has a little
Cattell
special
certainly,
place
yeah,
on that list now.
yeah.
I was
Oh.
really
Certainly.
hoping. I was kind of hoping the burst of spring energy would do something. It did. I mean,
I was
It
hoping
did
to
a
just
little-
got a
relieve
reaction.
her
Yeah,
grasp,
It did.
but
but
I
that
was
only
I
loosened
stuff.
it.
it's very much an instinctual of.
All right, so
There's two
All
people
right.
who just change their appearance instinctually when they freak out. Yay!
all right, so back in either 5.
Yep, either five.
Either fine.
All right, well, we pressed the wrong one. There we are. We're back, everybody.
Welcome back.
I pressed the wrong button. I was like, whoops.
Okay.
Oh, do you want us on the map?
Right.
I'll go back to the battle
yeah,
map.
I've got
okay,
you.
back
Yeah.
us onto the battle map. Okay. Sorry it took us a little bit longer. You know our either 5, guys. It's always like almost 15.
Why ether is in front of it. It's not a ever true 5.
Yeah, it's not a
True
real
5.
5. Time works differently in either realms.
All right, so we
10
made
years,
it upstairs.
10 years could go by just like that.
Yes, we know.
Okay, so you make your way back up the stairs, again passing the different floors where you see the different seas. Now that you kind of come through, each floor is kind of a season as you pass up, and you finally make it up to the top floor. And I assume you're heading back into the room with Aptus.
Yeah, we
Yes.
gotta talk to him. Yeah.
I'll make it easier for you. There you go.
Thanks. You have like teleport through walls. That's awesome.
Yes, walls don't exist to me.
Oh, mighty GM. All right. So
All
there
right,
we
so
are
you
with the
gather
type.
back into the room, and he is there. He's not kneeling anymore. He's actually looks to be kind of like sitting in a lotus position.
Oh,
Hello.
we made it, kind of. But we did get what we needed.
Very good. I am concerned with the appearance of the queen.
She had something on the back of her head.
I could not see it from where I was, and her influence still held this place, though it is gone now. What was it that was on her?
I'm gonna look at Cedric.
It was a thing of purple and tentacles and latched onto seemed her spine and the base of her neck. Can I get it like a real quick like arcana, maybe aberration knowledge of this? Aberration lore?
Aberration
I don't know
lore.
which one that is. It says
That's
it's occult.
Occult.
And what's the bonus again?
2.
2.
Your guess is correct. It's definitely aberration. What it was,
It was
you've not encountered anything like that before, but it seems to have been affixed on her, like
it
a
was
parasite.
Some type of parasitic aberration. I did not know what it was, but I knew it was of negative energy.
See, there's been a lot of the purple negative energy we've seen since we've been in here.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Fair,
are you
there's-
talking about the...
The mini Titan statue, well, compared to the size of him, it had the purple stuff on it.
I mean, to be fair, it's sort of been around us
A lot.
ever since we all met each other.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
yeah.
true. It's everywhere we go.
I must admit that the influence I felt here was not Fae. Something darker, older.
She wanted something. Something that was given to me. She's gonna glance at, like, she spoke without thinking and then glances at the rest of the group. Oh. And reaches down and pulls the dagger from where she has kept it hidden in her boot ever since the last time she drew it out, and it went messy. And just holds it up so that he can see. Everyone else, when they touch it, has a rather difficult, odd, unpleasant
No,
for some,
that's-
strange reaction. Cattell and I, less, I guess. It doesn't seem to affect me at all. But every time I've used it, it hasn't done what I was hoping it would do.
That is the dagger of Aconus.
Sorry, who?
What does
Spell
that
that.
mean?
And let me go over here to the chat real quick and type that out.
You can't
There you go.
just say.
That is not
okay,
how
just
I
spelling.
spell it.
Yeah, it's for everybody. No, I had to spell it so that way because people were taking notes. That's all. And for our viewers, it's Ektanis. Actanis.
Anemos. Dagger. Is that a person? Like, what was that a person?
Do I know that name at all? Okay.
I know that name.
Yeah, what's Anemos?
Aconus was the site of the great battle between my people and the Fae. A truce was struck, and my people gave the Fae the dagger of Aconus as a sign of good faith.
Who did you give it to? Who exactly did you? Of the Fae.
I was not present, but from what I had heard, it was given to Oberon.
Who is that?
He is the king, Summercourt.
She. And do you know what its purpose is, what it's supposed to do, what its abilities are? We've been guessing this whole time, and it's very rarely gone any sort of useful way.
To those who can master its powers, can do many things, but its main purpose is it truth.
Truth. So, actually, that makes a lot of sense, considering what's happened to everybody who's touched it.
That's true.
Anyone else have questions about the dagger before I... She's touching the amulet.
I'm a little surprised that Oberon was the one. You sure it was Oberon?
That is what I recall from the tale. There were others present. Tatiana was there.
And Oberon rules over... I have the wrong note then, because I don't have what you said. I will ask you.
Have?
I have that he rules Spring Court. And you said summer.
Oh, I meant spring, sorry.
Thank you. I'm confused now. It's all been a lie.
Sorry, I meant spring. Sorry, I meant spring.
Got it. Okay, good. Now that makes more sense. Yep, good. Never mind.
I don't know where my head was. Maybe because it is summer. That's where my head's at. I don't know. That's not what I meant.
Definitely summer. It's a spring court, folks. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you go, Cattell. Just staring at this dagger at this point.
Was that dagger created to meet a specific purpose, to fell a certain creature, or was there any what was it designed to do, I guess? Or is it just a fancy dagger?
It has been a tool of many warriors in ages past.
All right.
Why would the one that we saw, why would she wish to own it? She doesn't generally, well, I mean, she does deal in truth. In fact, all they sort of do. But why would she want it? Just out of curiosity. Do you know?
I do not know. Was it stolen from the Fae?
It was given to me.
But not by its keeper, as far as we know, unless it was given to her. Who knows how she came across it? And for the reason she gave it to you, I mean, it seems to align. If it's the Spring Court, it would make sense. But only if it was... I don't know.
We met an older woman. She, according to many, was already dead, but she gave me this. Spoke to me at length. Terrified a friend of mine who is native to the Spring Court. I'm just gonna glance at Cattell like, the rest is your story to tell.
And she gave me this, and she'll pull out the amulet, and I don't understand it as much as we didn't understand the dagger.
He looks at the medallion.
You're the foxfolk.
What?
The symbol on your amulet.
So you notice how on the markings on it? And how many are there?
Hold on.
Are there
I'd have
9?
Why did my screen go big all of a sudden? I can't see anything.
You're evil.
Is it in my, if I pull it up in my bag, will it show me the picture?
Yeah, sure.
It does not.
I have a picture of it. I'll post in the Discord.
There you go.
Okay.
There we go.
So what was the question?
How many?
The symbol.
Symbol. How many?
How many what?
Markings are
Oh.
there?
Yeah. You're a Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
Is there? I remember you had mentioned a way back that one of those tails was missing.
Mhm.
Are there only 8 marks on that amulet now? Maybe I have that
count
wrong.
I see 9.
Well, that's the original. That's just the original.
How
the
many
original
would there
picture.
be now at this? Would it have changed?
Yeah, you lost one of them.
Okay, so one of the swirls is off. And are the little stones on the side, they open or closed, like glowing, or because the
They
two
are-
little circle things at one point had changed as well.
Yeah, that's when the very first time that she looked at it.
Gotcha.
And he said, "You're part of the fox." What?
Folk.
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 Okay.
Folk. Folk. Folk.
And have I don't know if would she have read anything about the fox folk? I mean, she was pretty
No, oddly enough,
mad
yeah,
at her mom. So
Well, your dad never had. It was all like fae and things like never
Mhm.
anything about like any of the
like he has been
yokai.
searching for her, but I don't know.
But he kind of try to keep you from that.
Yeah, he's trying to protecting her.
Would
From,
Lorna have seen or heard anything of the fox folk with her time with the Fae?
Mm-hmm.
I know there's some.
It's gonna be a
overlap.
tough call, but give me a arcana.
Man.
I know Cedric knew some stuff about it because he talked about it way back
Yeah.
when.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Sorry,
did
what am I?
Because you made your check.
What am I rolling?
No.
Arcana.
Arcana, yeah.
And the Fae thing that I have that adds to a bonus to this kind of stuff doesn't.
What's
nature-
it say?
I don't know. It's the.
The thing with the thing.
Well, I know if I'm like in the forest.
No, Fey lore would not kick in.
Okay.
Yeah. This is crossing into a different group. Wow, you actually do recall some.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wow, what did you, yeah.
That
everybody
name.
knows more about
Somebody
me
just-
than I do.
That join the club at this point. That
Somebody
name just
dropped a
triggers
nat
that-
20.
There we go. There it is, guys.
There's the 20. Yep.
That name. That's the first time we've heard Vox folk, though. So
Yeah, the name that Cedric was using was more like, that's not
his
the name that
language. That I
Yeah.
understand.
but you
Boreal.
you
Oriole?
not Oriole.
It's called
Boreal.
L'Oreal.
Oh yeah, like the shampoo.
I heard Boreal. So I was
Yes,
like-
that's right. It's Boreal. Okay, I was making sure because it sounded like Oriole for a second. I was like, no, that's not it. Okay, sorry.
She's
I
good.
digress. Yes. That there are these talk of like the fox fox folk that live in the Wyldwood that are confused to be Fae, but they're not. They're their own, but they are granted access to the Wyldwood and travel it freely. You've never encountered any directly, but you just note that from tales and such that you see them. They're not Fae. They have their own rules. Now, if you want to share that with the group.
Yeah, sorry, I'm making notes.
Okay.
Lorna, just
Since Cattell doesn't know any of that.
yeah, I
help
just
her.
realized. Lean in. They're residents of the Wyldwood. They're not Fae. They're something else, but they seem to get along well enough with the Fae that neither bothers the other, and they have free reign and passage, which sort of makes sense if you think about back home.
Yeah. Does it do anything besides disappear and blink?
The amulet, it is marking your progress. The closer you get to your true form, the more markings will go away as they enter your soul.
Question then. Does this form become more powerful as it progresses?
Very much so. The Foxfolk tap into old magic, high magic.
All right.
You should be able to assume the form of a fox.
That has happened. It was a little... I don't think I've done it freely of my own will yet, but I guess that's something I can try. Maybe useful. And you can see she is struggling to accept this information. All right. Thanks. Thank you.
Laura's just gonna put a hand on her shoulder. It's not. It's a good thing, isn't it?
We can...
Sure.
This isn't an appropriate setting, but...
Is there any connection between the dagger and the amulet that you know of? At one point, I held both and nothing happened. Cattell held both and she sort of changed a little. Not like the rest.
I think the dagger was just showing the truth.
The dagger will reveal the truth.
Yeah.
Then why does it keep changing? It didn't look like this when I first got it.
They've been masked. They have been in the rock hands for too long.
All right. Cedric.
What you carry now is its form.
And every time I use it, it ends up making matters worse. So,
to be fair, the truth that it is revealing has been that of... And I just kind of give Cedric a side-eye Cedric, but I don't want to say it out loud. Like the necrotic stuff and...
Yeah, well, it nearly...
He looks at you, just shakes his head.
It nearly killed Lexxi.
I think that might have to do with the fact that her people are...
The stone. The stone was still trying to protect me at that point.
And now? And Cedric and daughter.
So I think Cedric is technically dead.
Oh, here. What about Belmy, what would happen if you touched it? Or Dodger?
I don't have any special forms. I'm not going to turn into a slug or anything. So,
And why does it do nothing with me? Sorry. Go ahead, Cedric. I know he gaffes.
Should it do something with you, Lorna?
I don't know. She's gonna just kind of wander towards the ball that was the golden one. Just, she's in her own head.
It's probably a good time to get the information we need so we can get out of here, Cedric.
Yes. So before we descended the stairs to take the part of the tree, you had asked us for a boon, and I had asked to be imbued with as much information as you could possibly give me about the ghastly ones, where they are, weaknesses, what they are. I only know, I have a sense that my mission is not fulfilled, and that is it.
I have not fought them before, so I know not their weaknesses, but I do know their names and where they are. With their names, perhaps you can learn of their weaknesses. Would you like this information?
I would very much like this information.
Very well. Look upon you.
And he looks at Tell. And then his gaze goes to where Lorna has wandered off to.
And her. One is in your homeland. Cassia the Scarred.
Seer of the Scarred.
Cassia
Cassia.
the Scarred. Gabriel the Hallowed resides in the city of Nessus. Pursue the worm is mobile, but can be found in the deeps near Ashen. Sashel the Corruptor is near the city of Kos. Yoth the Devourer is a near Karos. The Lot, the Sin Bearer, is in the Cinder Wastes.
That one's easy to remember.
Bellamy recoils physically at that one.
Being as perceptive as Catella, she's going to clock that.
He like staggers back and like.
If he staggers, she's going to take his arm to steady him.
Yep.
Squeeze his arm.
Shakes his head, looks at the ground.
Personal.
Is that 6 or 7?
That is 6.
Okay, I thought that was only 6.
Cedric is just spellbound. He's just standing. His eyelights are big and absorbing.
And Vesk, the gloom. That now I know makes more sense. But I sensed its presence in the Wyldwood.
Okay.
That's a pretty big list, Cedric.
And real quick, any of those places, do they stand out to me? Or
What is cost sound
give
familiar?
me a history check. I don't think we have any special stuff to add to it.
Yeah, I mean Cedric's parsing all of this as he's absorbing it. So can also run a history or an arcana or an occult or something.
All right. So first, Lexxi, you recall that Nessus. That was an old name for Petra.
okay.
What did he say about Kassir, the Scarred? You said he looked at Cattell and Lorna, and then
Is from your home.
Yeah.
He's probably why all the stuff that's happened back home has happened.
Okay, well, I'll tell everyone that Nessus is an old name for Petra. So that is the hollowed
Given
one.
some reactions and knowing some of these places, this is a little more personal than just hunting down monsters.
Do we see any recognition in Dodger's eyes at any of these names or places?
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna roll for him too, but on the Petra thing.
It's just if he's like
maybe the same
intimately
person.
familiar with any of these.
I think he'd only know Petra, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
says and
he's-
I've been in Petra a lot. But I was thinking
Yeah,
maybe
he's
if,
from Petra.
and I was thinking
He would have
anything,
known that one. Yeah.
if it was close to Qadan too, I might have known something.
Oh, the Cinder
there.
Wastes are close to Qadan.
Okay.
Yeah, Cinder Wastes is pretty. That's like a geographical. That's like a
Okay.
big, vast desert. So yeah,
Okay.
that one's pretty well known. The deeps. That is actually in the oceans near Vandascar. There, where it's more towards the plane of water. Asheron specifically, you're not familiar with, but it's just finding that location in that area would on that. House, you don't know. Nerkor Os, would not know. Wyldwood, you know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, but that's a very general term for.
A very large place.
Well, this helps.
Yes. So
Didn't Oh, she's too spaced out. I don't know how much of this she heard.
Cedric, after
His voice is pretty loud, so you heard all of it.
Well, you know,
I mean, it's booming. It's Now,
it's
yeah,
not.
whether or not you're going to act on, but you certainly are within earshot to hear everything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Cedric, after absorbing all this, bows his head, grips the symbol beneath his jacket, and looks back up to the Titan and says, "Thank you. This is a huge wake up for me and my mission. I hope that I can prove wrong that Ætherealms is evil in any way."
Evil is a subjective term, and I cannot speak to that. He did betray his purpose.
Well, I cannot speak for Ætherealms on that matter, but perhaps there was a purpose for it. But thank you. Your name, I remembered that it was...
Ætherealms.
Thank you. Ætherealms.
I would advise caution in the pursuit of these 7. As I acclimated to the present, I found they were released 5,000 years ago. And have more than likely gained allies, power, a foothold.
Yes. Thank you for your advice.
Can they, do they look like anything they want to look like? Can they, or do they look horrible like things that we've seen in the past? I mean...
They have a true form, but you will more than likely not see them in it.
If I get close enough, I will know.
If you get close enough, you're gonna die. I had a run-in with a lot. He killed a lot of my folk.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't aware of its true nature. But that's a nasty one, the lot.
It may take time, but this is my purpose. My one reason for being.
And a couple of us have a reason to get rid of them.
We will. We can go first to your homeland.
Lorna?
I don't know what we'll find other than destruction. But it's not as it should be.
Well, hopefully the people we know back there have at least protected the space as best they can. So we have something left to go to.
The Fae effects that she has had on Fate and fall away. Is there anything else, any other advice you can offer us? Anything else we can do to secure this place?
I am now in full control. The wars are over. I am now in full control.
Okay.
The wars are over. Should you go back to your homeland, my brother sleeps there. Perhaps he will aid you.
Who is he?
He goes by many names, but he is most commonly known as Tor.
Tor. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
Surely.
Tor is a Titan.
That is one of the names we have, yes.
You're not just considered Titans, are you?
We are what we are.
What other names do you go by?
And some cultures worship us as gods, others as demons.
I think I have a bit of a story to tell you, but I'd prefer to definitely have a few drinks in order to.
There's a lot we need to discuss, I think.
Yes. And I would love to watch you all drink, so.
And now that you've all seen the ears and the tail, there's no reason for me not to.
Oh, it looks good.
But maybe not in public. I don't think I'm ready for that.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I probably can make myself look a bit similar, and then nobody will think anything of it.
Dad just got a fire on his head.
That's true.
No.
Which he would agree to, but I'm not even going to try to attempt his accent. So.
Did you... Like, as we're starting to leave, Lorna's gonna just look back up at him. Did you know who I was when we first entered? When you first woke up?
He nods.
And she's still has that wooden dagger in her hand and is just gonna follow the rest of the group if they've already left.
I'm lingering because I have one question I want to ask.
Fair enough.
Same.
I guess Cedric's walking off by
I've
himself.
got one question. I was like,
Dodger will go with you. He doesn't have anyone.
Cattell will be with you guys, but if she notices that the others are, she's gonna linger kind of in between.
Come on,
the two
Chuckles.
Okay.
You first, Belmy, or me?
I can go first. It's
Okay.
easy. I don't mean. I hope this doesn't. I hope this is all right to ask. There's a professor back in the town we were at who just loves this kind of stuff, this ruins and things.
Oh,
Is there some kind of like knick-knack or trinket I could bring back to satisfy his curiosity? I think he'd be happy with one of your toenails.
I just want them to sit and have a conversation. It would blow this guy's mind.
Cattell, hearing this, just kind of smiles to herself, like, yeah.
See, he reaches into his form, and as you see his arm just kind of absorbs into his body, and he pulls out this scroll case, and as he pulls it out towards you, it starts to shrink in size until it just sits in his hand. So it's enough to be an armful for you, but it just sits in his palm of his hand.
Thank you. That's really kind.
You may give him this, and I'll ask for you to look at it as well.
Okay, I'll take a look. Thank you
Do
very
you want
much.
to store it for now?
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'll hand it over to you.
She'll put it in her pocket. Space pocket.
Space pocket.
Space pocket.
Like space.
All right. Thank you. Yepitos, be well. Belmy's out.
Belmy's out.
Peace.
Scroll drop. Oh, wait, no. You said I'm a Dravir. Is there anything special about my blood? That someone would want my blood?
The blood of the Dravir is powerful. Can be used in great magics.
That's what I needed to know.
You could tell, being the last one, and kind of whatever entryway there is, will hold out her hand to Lexxi.
All right. I grab it.
Go follow the others.
Oh. Thank you. You've been very kind. I say that as we're leaving.
All right. You make your way back to
The
little
teleporty
symbols.
thing?
The teleporty thingy.
Better get the shards out. It's a puzzle. No, I'm just kidding.
It's an elaborate game of Simon Says.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the end.
Do, 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 do. All right. So who? Well, since he's not here, Doc, he was the first to do it the time before. Does it again. Vanishes.
I'm
Everyone
it's
ready?
Goes
fine.
with him, so
Yeah.
he follows him through.
All right. Does anybody not go through?
No, I'm gonna hang out with
I
our big
I don't
brother.
know, that's why I was like,
stay here.
Or I jump like, yeah, it's like this place is like, now everything's.
I don't know.
eaten,
There's no
it's
food here
safer.
unless he can just do his little
Just
thing
pull
and
it out
bring
of
us
his body.
Yeah, there you go. Or something.
Yes.
This is my body. Eat us.
Nope. I'll step through.
All right, everybody. So I'm getting the next scene set up, and I kind of left it in disarray because I've got little floating dancing lights and stuff going on. And all that stuff. Okay. Oh, and I guess Tiny was bebop around too in here. Okay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Please,
just left it. Okay. Guess I can probably just do. All right, are you all in there? Or?
I see.
There you are.
I think we're all just stacked.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
just stacked. All right. You pop back out into the water, into the little pool of water.
Do we want to put the orbs back or anything?
Probably a good idea if we can, but
I have
Do
my
you have
floating
any disc?
disc.
yeah, if we can just all work together to keep it stable, we probably shouldn't leave this open.
Exactly.
Is it possible for us to just take one of these orbs with us and chuck it in the swamp somewhere?
But what if we need to go back and talk to Yepnos?
I was just thinking
we
of-
would know where it is unless something takes it.
That's fair enough.
And to be fair, he didn't ask us to do so. I think if he wanted to, we could probably end just about anything. Is it actually going out like that?
Oh, okay.
I also think he probably just locked the door.
Okay.
Lorna,
Alrighty. I just didn't want to leave the portal open so anyone can just go through. So
Yeah, they've got to solve the riddle just like us if they want to get in.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So if the thing, I'll even like put my hand through that area just to make sure. And if nothing's there, like it doesn't disappear.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Well, I hope he has a good time guardianing.
And now let's get out of here.
All right. Are we putting these back? Are we putting them back
No,
across
Oh,
the
look,
room?
wait, I think that was the DM going, you don't have to worry about
Okay.
it.
With it going down and we can't get through, I think that the Titan is like lock. We don't need a crew like that in here again.
Yeah. Messing
So-
up the place,
I'll
tracking
s-
dirt everywhere.
I'll start to head back to our rope.
Yes, our rope's
Okay.
still there, and
Yep.
How high up is it
it was
between the ground and the
Not very high.
uh, surface?
Like 100
like
and something.
100 feet. Yeah.
I think it was 100 feet. Yeah,
Because I tied 2 ropes together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to start climbing up.
Qatal will wait just in case she needs to catch somebody.
All
All
right.
right, so we start climbing.
Bellamy
So
falls
long as I
5
don't look,
times.
so
Yeah.
long as I don't look down, then it's fine.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll catch you. You're fine.
You just tie the end to Bellamy and you guys just pull him up at the end. just staying there. All right. Eventually everybody gets back up to the surface.
What time is it?
It is night.
Oh, what happened to our froggy friend?
Yeah, he's been here the
There.
whole time. He's just quiet.
Okay.
Well,
He's traumatized.
He's
just
in the
trying to
presence of
downplay
a
my
god.
NPC. Yeah, I'm just trying to downplay the NPC. Just wanna-
He's just been
But he's
chilling
there,
with us.
yeah.
Yeah, he's there. That's like same thing. Like in combat, I was saving him for healing. I thought that'd probably be the best use of him. So that way, Lorna.
I
can
just
fight.
feel like so bad that he's not really getting anything out of this.
He was charged to help
Redemption.
us from
Yeah.
his.
That's true.
he was
true.
given guidance. Yeah,
He got to
take you
see
there.
what all that looks like, that he lost a whole
Yeah.
adventuring
That's
party
true.
before.
That's true.
Exactly.
He made some new friends.
And it looks like we vanquished a lot of the evil that was down here. So, yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. What time is it?
It's nighttime.
Nighttime.
Nighttime. Do we make camp here or find another spot?
We don't have any signs of the frog things, or any of my
No.
traps been set off, or
No.
Okay.
I can set an alarm. And we have Lexxi's as well.
traps are still in place. I say we do a night of rest and
Yeah.
then head off in the morning.
Yeah.
We'll do
Same
like-
thing as last time. I will set the alarm spell using ritual cast. And I will trigger light on a rock or something.
Qatal
I
will
will-
put up her lights.
I will refill the rocks in my pocket.
There you go. This is where you set it up last time. Was over there.
Yeah.
That little corner.
I will set up the alarm. Ritually cast that.
All right.
Start making food.
And then, yeah, once done ritually casting that, help with the food.
Oh,
I'll do first.
You and I were
watch.
doing the same thing. I was
Yeah.
moving you.
What?
I was moving Cedric and he was moving too, so we like really moved. It was like double moved.
I'm out of here. Off to go fight the ghastly ones. Good luck, everyone.
Cedric, no!
Hello.
I did not see him becoming that character that you would have to like put a leash on. That took me off guard.
But I'll do
Yes,
first watch.
I'll go second.
All right, we have
Okay.
some quiet time. I don't know if anybody wanted to
I'll wake up.
chat.
I'll be back. Okay. Bye.
Bye, Cedric. Do we want to
Bye.
Bye.
twos?
Bye bye.
Someone keep company,
It's fine.
watch in pairs.
I can as well. I can take third if that's what's needed. I don't know So we got Lexxi on first.
I see.
Yeah.
I could go on any watch, but I figured first.
Belmy's got second, but we want to double
Dodger will
up.
take first with Lexxi. Like that. I got kind of paired off. Is that fine?
If
I don't know. You still have a thing with Lorna. Still have a thing with the knee. Like, don't talk to me.
well, there's Cedric. He'll be back in time to do last watch, right?
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
back
And
in
Lorna
4
said
hours.
last watch.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do glass.
Well, did you?
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Okay.
Fine.
I'll take second watch.
Okay.
With Belmy.
The trick's only gone for 4 hours, by the way.
How long is a rotation of watch technically?
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. That's right. Okay. I can math.
All right.
We're just going to be playing with the dagger during her watch and studying every angle of it.
I'm making enhancements to Tiny. See if I can brighten his lights and stuff.
Okay.
Kertel's probably doing less watching and more staring at the amulet.
You know, Cattell, you talk a lot about how folk in your hometown didn't accept you, chased you away. And I hope you know we're not like that. I don't care if you have ears and a tail. It doesn't make much difference.
Thanks. Yeah, I've come to accept that at this point, I think. I mean, no, thank you. I've been hiding it for a long time. And the one time I did show it, it was a bad night.
I think it looks kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah.
And they haven't gone back. She's been too high on all the things that's been going on, so she'll just take the scarf down. I guess if it's just us, then it will be okay. And she'll let her tail out from under her skirts. It is kind of stuffy, trying to keep them hidden.
You don't always have the tail, do you?
No, they come as a set. I just usually keep them. I have control over when they appear, unless I'm drinking or in a situation like before. But
I thought you just couldn't handle your liquor.
no, my father let me drink at one point in my youth, and when we realized that I couldn't keep things hidden, we decided it would be best that I just didn't drink around others. And so she pulls out the little bottle of liquor that really awful tasting stuff that she
You still have
had for so long.
So I've been waiting to drink this.
And that's what she chooses to do the very first time.
Oh
I am
my
so
God.
sorry.
Oh, she hasn't drunk it. She just has it.
It tastes like tar.
Everybody reacted really bad to this,
I
and
think
they
that's an
wanted
insult to Tar.
Cedric thought
they
it was
wanted to
fine.
know what it tasted like, but I've never had a moment to try it, and now it doesn't matter. Are you okay? You reacted pretty big to that.
Well, that ghastly one, it's a lot. I had an incident when I was trying to summon my first spirit. I summoned him instead. Or
Purpose or accident?
it was an accident. There were some complications with the ritual, but all the folk that I was with, they all died. That's why I was a little hesitant to summon Malphus in the park. But if we're going to kill that thing, then I'll be rat happy about it, because I got a bone to pick with that one.
Yeah. And now the rest of us do too.
It's nice to have folk around you.
Yeah. It's nice to have folk around you who you haven't been lying to.
Yeah. I think we can go to the next watch.
Cedric poops into existence.
Hello. Oh no.
Exactly what I was typing.
I just popped up in chat. When you said that.
Oh, how did your watch go?
Nothing's out there really. I think this is probably an area most things don't want to get close to. And for good reason.
Okay.
An uneventful watch is the best watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to bed now?
I'm going to try something. DM,
Mm-hmm.
I want to turn into a little fox. Can I?
Turn into a little fox. Yes, you can. I don't have a little token for you, though.
That's okay. So she's going to turn into her little fox, and she's just going to snuggle up close-ish to the fire and stare into it until she falls asleep.
Look at that. It's very good. Everyone's doing good things tonight.
He's doing good things tonight.
Cedric is just so happy he has information now.
My purpose is here. I'm going to do it or die trying. This is it.
I guess Lorna will wake up on her own. 30 minutes later.
Oh, yeah. Okay, before Cattell goes to sleep, she'll
Hey,
go over to Lorna and just do what my cat does to wake me up and gently paw her face. Very
Oh,
gentle.
nice.
He is gentle. He's a good boy, but
Lorna like points at the fox. It's like, is this?
No, that's good. It's good. That's good tell.
she looks exactly like the fox that was in the
Can I
Wyldwood.
pick you up? Are you all right?
She'll scoop up close to you.
I just pick her up and wrap her up in my cloak a little bit and move her towards the fire, like you said, and just. No, it's really kind of neat. Now that she's not trying to run away from us or, attract a bunch of fae that are likely to kill us or enslave us.
Yeah.
So. And then I'm just going to sit down by the fire and for off and on back and forth between staring at the dagger and then putting like a kettle of tea, prepping stuff for breakfast kind of thing. Unless Cedric is.
Cedric's just doing alchemy and stuff. And, occasionally we'll make conversation. Like, it's really good that everyone's communicating okay now. It's pretty good. Yeah?
I suppose so. Yeah, I guess.
It's good. It's very good.
I'm just waiting for Cedric to like pick up knitting. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, the only thing I would say, Cedric is gonna see her. Like it's that thing of like you're trying to do something, but you keep getting distracted by the other thing, and then you keep going crud and go back to the thing you were supposed to. That's kind of what she's doing at this point.
Yeah, so I guess at some point after he bottles up something and puts it in an injector and sets it aside. Are you okay?
I guess I'm just a little confused.
About anything in particular?
If this diver shows the truth, I just don't know what that is, I suppose.
For you or for what?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, if it doesn't change you into something weird, that probably means that you're being as true as you can be. So good for you.
Which means I'm exactly nowhere. A choice, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
At least it doesn't kill me.
Yeah, at least it doesn't kill you. But perhaps your truth is this choice and it won't make it for you.
Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to get a rude awakening into at least part of it. What do you know of this one who's back at Telsenai's home? Kassir, Vandascar?
DM, can I get just a feeling? Like, can I have a feeling for each of them? Because, like, I don't have any information, but can I just get a feeling now that I know all their names?
Like, like how so? Feeling.
You want some vibe check on him?
Oh yeah, I would like a vibe check for each of the ghastly ones. Yeah. So, like, it could be like a memory of a feeling of something. So, like sticking a hand into hot boiling water, or slipping down a flight of stairs and that way that your stomach flies up, or just feeling like unclean, which Cedric is still like able to feel. So for the scarred one, I guess.
Kassir,
Kassir.
a general vibe is loathing for all that is beautiful and pure and good.
Okay.
To the point of just seeks to destroy it.
Kassir does not pass the vibe check. No, Kassir, there is fury there. There is hatred, anger, loathing for everything that is not him, and maybe even himself. All that is good, all that is you and I might think would be beautiful, he hates, wishes it gone, destroyed by his hand, perhaps. Consumed, perhaps. Changed, perhaps. It is not so good.
So the chances of my family, my people, still being alive.
Well, if they're anything like you, then there is probably still a chance. You are very strong and you find your way through tough times. So if they raised you and you are likened to them, then there is still hope.
I suppose we'll find out.
Yes. In due time.
Start to hold out a cup of tea to him and then realize. Like,
Cedric glances over.
Thank you. But, you know. Actually, yeah, I'll take that.
all right.
Yeah.
He like peels back a bit of the.
What if What if you did
Pours it
something?
in.
Oh, okay.
And so this new thing is his body just sort of like, you used Versuthum leaf and crow's foot. That is probably tasty.
That's new.
Yes, it's coming with the experiments I've been doing on this form.
Maybe we can figure out a way for you to do it without it making it look quite so awkward. Then you could actually drink with us, even though it wouldn't work the same.
I don't like doing it this way because his eyes start shifting upwards.
But could you just hold it up and pour it in, like where your mouth would kind of be?
He's like,
Do you have to? Or
the suit? It runs off the. It runs off. So I need to make a hole somewhere.
So
I can put it in my hand. That's subtle, right? I can just put it in my hand. That's fine.
Sure. Or you could just, part the suit just with your fingers.
Or like you did, I can put it in my boot.
Sure. We'll work on it.
We'll find a way. We'll make an orifice or something. That will work. That'll be good. Anyway.
Please tell me somebody wakes up at orifice.
Orifices.
Did somebody say orifice?
I mean, if Tell is next to you, is cuddled up next to you, if you react in any
she
Wait,
laughs.
Violent, upset way.
No, not violent.
jerk awake.
If anything, I think through some of this discussion, like once they started talking, if Cattell is right next to her, there would have been that natural moment of like, when an animal's right next to you, you just start, and then she'd realize she's petting Cattell and kind of go, I don't know if that's allowed. And then, but a few minutes because
I feel like you violated Cattell or something. Whoops. Wait,
She would do that initial twitch when you pet a sleeping animal, but she wouldn't.
She's used to having Wynn next to her and doing the same thing. And I guess let's get back to somewhere that has like beds and stuff and not mosquitoes eating us. I know we've got B'ni who's keeping this mosquitoes away. Let's get back to the professor and, give him what's in the scroll?
What's in the scroll?
What's in the scroll?
The only person who can get to it
if it's
Fox and asleep.
If it's time, Cattell. Wow. Lorna will start waking up people, and she will end with Cattell and Belmeek, knowing that they are the ones who took the last watch.
All right, everybody starts stirring and is awake.
Cattell's still a fox. She's just trotting around, sniffing around that stuff. Getting more used to it.
There's a pile of dead frogs near Cedric they can sniff if you want.
She'll probably steal one.
That was part of the night. Lorna's just pointing out dead frogs to Cedric. Are we ready?
Here's a question real quick. How much, because this is part of this is just one of her forms. So does she keep all of her intelligence? She's still Cattell.
She keeps all of her mental and spiritual stats. It's just her physical stats.
Okay. That's what I thought.
You would take the fox stats.
Cool.
Although your gear does not change with you. It sits in a nice
All
pile.
right. I forgot that was a thing.
Now you can eventually get to where you can incorporate it into your form, but considering since you're learning the ropes,
a pile of like clothing.
she
probably would after changing. She probably would have sat and just stared at them for a good 3 seconds.
If Lorna saw that, I will Lorna would have folded those and just kind of set them aside.
It would have been like, oh no,
right.
Yeah.
Right. That happened last time too.
I assume we took our long rest.
Yeah, I agree. I went through and kind of was fixing everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, so not wanting to travel in the swamp as a fox, Cattell would
Off my edge.
find a corner to go get changed in because apparently people are uncomfortable with all of that. So
You want? Like, if I see Cattell going,
she's just
if you want,
dragging
we
her
can-
clothes with her teeth.
I'm used to having wind on my shoulders. If you want, don't tell her though. She'll probably get further. Actually, she sort of liked you in that
Can
form.
I communicate in this form?
You grunting and
I mean,
growling
I'm
and
used to
barking.
although when communicates in a language. So
I think she's more worried about not being useful in case something happens, so she'll go transform. Come back.
All right. Well, when you go over there and you switch back to your form and get dressed, and you turn around and see.
of course.
How long have you been standing there?
Few moments, Flicks here.
I assume you're here for what we grabbed from below. And wherever it is we were.
Yes, Flicks sent. Hey, Ashen Lady.
All right. I'm gonna lead him over to Lexxi.
All right. You see Flicks. I'm trotting in. Odd that popped up for you guys, but it didn't pop up for me, so I wasn't even sure if you saw it.
Yeah,
It did.
came.
We got it.
Up,
When I see Flix, did you know exactly who was down there? Did the lady know?
What was down there? Flicks not know.
Inside check.
Mm-hmm.
Roll away, roll away, roll away.
Same. I'm doing it because I am irritated at his butt.
Just, well, Lauren, I don't know if you would need to, considering he is Fae.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's right.
I was more well. I was
well,
more
there's a
searching
difference
for-
between being like you can't lie and being.
I asked it in a
down there.
general way where he could. It's an arguable, but that's fair. That's fair.
Sure. Cattell still. She's not used to it.
Yeah, you're not sure. Yeah, Cattell's definitely.
Well, you have to
like
think Fleeks. Oh my gosh, I can't talk either tonight.
Flix.
Flicks might not know, but the Ashen Lady could have known.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna study him for a moment and think through my words that I just said and realize there are 1,000 loopholes. And then what was I thinking? My brain just went like 8,000 directions.
Mhm.
The Queen of Air and Darkness. She was hiding in the tree. Maybe controlled. I don't know.
She definitely had a friend.
Flicks want to know, is she still here?
Don't think so.
She was down below.
He turns
And through a
looks back
portal,
at the
so-
water hole there.
I wouldn't.
Just a little bit of further
The
away from
Guardian.
it.
The Guardian is now protecting it again. You may want to tell the Ashen Lady that she walks. And
You asked this of Flicks?
I'm telling Flix. She's hunting for something, and it doesn't belong to her. If you choose not to honor your oath to your lady and tell her something that protects her and her realm, that's your choice.
Flicks want to know, do you have item?
Why does Flix
Lexi
need to
had
know
it,
this?
right?
I don't
Flicks
have it.
tasked.
Cedric
who
had it.
had it?
Cedric wrapped it up.
I'm assuming we just.
Lorna
He-
is
he's got it. It's
eyeing
just-
him knowing the double question that's involved.
I'm
Just
gonna
wait for him
take
to come
the
back.
thing from Cedric.
I don't know where it is.
I'm not
Where'd he
doing anything
go?
until I know that it's okay to give it to him and he's going to take it, and then my promise to the Ashen Lady is fulfilled.
Before Cedric gives it, if Cedric is holding it out, Lorna's going to put her hand up.
I was like, I think
Your
so.
oath, your word, this goes to the Ashen Lady, and hers.
Flick's
all-
tasked with delivering item to Ashen Lady.
And this is the
Immediately.
end. And this is the end of the bargain.
This is what Flix was told.
Flix, can you spell this out in plain common tongue, please? You're taking that thing to the Ashen Lady, right?
This is what Flix said.
No, you tell us. You're taking that thing. I want you to say it.
Flix is taking it.
To the no full sentence. 'Cause I can hear it. I can hear you haven't quite said it yet. You're gonna take that to the
Flix is tasked to take to the Ashen Lady, and Flix will honor that task.
Yeah, you keep using that word, their task. Maybe we should bring this to the Ashen Lady ourselves.
Yes.
Is he not bound to her? She could.
It's not that simple.
Nothing
Faye.
ever is with Faye, it seems.
Faye spin the words. Notice he will not give us his word. And with the run-in that we had down below, and the way he phrased his questions,
There may be
Altars
another
are complicated. Flix give word. He deliver to the
Say it
Ashen
plainly.
Lady.
say plainly what you deliver.
That which you were sent to get.
Like, say the whole phrase. Stop
Flix
playing.
not know what you went to get.
I hold out my hand for the piece from Cedric.
Hands it over.
Is this what you were sent to fetch?
So careful touching it.
He turns and looks at Lexxi. Is this what you were sent to fetch?
I hold it out to Lexi. Ask him as simply as possible. And do not hand it over until you get a straight answer.
Lexi is like scared to death to talk at all now.
I'm staying right next to her.
This is the item the Ashen Lady tasked me to get. Are you going to take this item straight to the Ashen Lady? Right
Flix
now.
will take straight to Ashen Lady immediately.
Take what?
The item.
That I'm holding. Say my name.
What is your name?
My name is
No.
Lex.
The item Lex is holding will be taken to the Ashen Lady immediately.
I looked at Lord. I'm like, I don't know what to say.
It's probably the best we're going to get. He also knows that he can play a game and waste our time.
Okay. So you're taking this thing in my hand straight to the Ashen Lady immediately. And my oath is fulfilled to her.
Ashen Lady tell Flix that if item is delivered, oath is fulfilled.
Okay, I look to Lorna like,
It's your choice.
but is it right?
If you're ever curious how U.S. corporate law works,
This is
exactly
it.
like this. Exactly.
I think,
Our legal
think-
system was founded by the Fae.
you're right. Flix, answer just yes or no. You will take the item that my friend here, and I point at the item that Lexi is holding directly to the Ashen Lady, and you will deliver it into her hands immediately. Yes or no?
Yes.
And that's the end of the bargain, according to the Ashen Lady. Yes or no?
This is what she said, yes.
Hi.
I'm looking to Lorna like, am I allowed?
It's all right. I mean, as well, all right as it's going to be.
Okay. I hand it to Flix. And like when he grabs it from my hands, I like kind of hold it a little bit like, and then I'll let go.
All right. Takes it.
Remember the warning? Tell her. It's a boon. Owed and paid. If you choose to warn her. Wynn really wants to come back right now.
Cocks his head. Turns. And scampers off.
At some point, we should probably go back to talk with the Ashen Lady just in case there's a thing.
I don't know. It kind of felt like at least one of those Fae wanted to eat us. So,
Oh, likely.
True.
Not just one. And he didn't want to eat you. He wanted to hunt you.
Well, I'm still
Well-
bound for just under a year, so I will have to go back at some point.
and considering I just put a spear through one's heart, I'm a little hesitant to
Oh,
pay
they
a visit anywhere.
don't like each other at all. Really. Most of them.
I just imagine it's easier to access people when you're in their own plane, realm, whatever it is.
DM, I would know that if Mab showed up in the Ashen Lady's realm, that would not end well for her. Correct?
Yeah, it probably.
I mean, I know it would be worse probably in the Spring Court, but it's not.
It's not done.
Ironically, it's probably one of the safer places you could go.
Ah,
At least
well.
from her, not from everything else.
right. Well, I mean, considering
Unless they formed
my
an
people-
alliance, in which case then you.
Yeah, there's that as well. Unless they decided to work together for some reason, which I may have just given them a reason. If this dagger is wanted by them.
I should probably find out if your court knows.
Well, to be fair, if we're
Here.
going back to Berishan, then Lelasdale, it's going to lead us there anyway. Can we get out of the swamp?
Yeah.
I mean, Miramar's got its own issues, and
But we can
Everything.
deliver, get the scroll to him, and then the fastest way to get to your home is going to be by airship.
Oh.
I just
Catel's just gonna pat Bellamy's shoulder.
he just chucks.
Like, sorry, Bellamy, but it's true.
Maybe we can. Do you get like sick?
As
Or
long
is
as we're
it-
not, as long as we're not riding a train. I really don't want to ride any more trains.
I don't feel like ever getting on a train
I
again.
don't want to get on.
I assume we're starting to train. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we're
Are we
walking.
walking back? Is
We're
there another
going.
way
Yeah,
we
walk.
can go? Tell me, did you look at that scroll? Because I'm really curious.
Yeah, not next time we make
Yeah.
camp on the way back, I'll take a look.
All right, so Benny can navigate you as best he can through the swamps. On the first evening you make camp, the scroll case, when you open it,
Catel is like
Ha-
over his shoulder. She's curious.
it tells like it looks like it's some sort of like recipe or something like that, or what have you, but to Bellamy, it's the rules for a ritual.
He gave you a recipe?
It's not a recipe. It's, you remember that thing I did in the park.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll do it again with this scroll.
Oh. Just be careful about how much of yourself you're splitting off.
I left a large chunk of my soul behind when I left home. And the rest of it, I don't much care for.
I don't mind what's left.
Thank you.
Cup of tea or whatever. To be fair, sort of like having you around, even with the weird teeth thing.
I actually
how are his
don't
teeth
mind
today?
the teeth.
It's
They're
fact,
black.
okay.
I mean, if Cattell can turn into a fox and I can do weird things, and so, I mean, to be fair, so can Dodger. But teeth aren't the worst.
It would be nice if it came with some, I don't know, like getting wings would be nice, right? You know, it just looks like I got licorice in my teeth or something. But thank you. It's, I think I've said it before, but it's really nice to have folk to talk to and travel with. I appreciate all of you.
And hey, for once, you weren't the one almost died. So there's that.
We can all just take turns.
Yeah. Who's up next?
Oh, it's not me.
Not me.
Dodger just holds up his hand and then
Oh, put your hand down. You'll come back.
And for the first time, Cattell actually full on is laughing. He's way more relaxed.
I really hope we are possibly wanted in Miramar. I just realized we sort of left under less than positive.
Well, I mean, there's real no reason to connect us to what happened.
Except for we were staying at the end and then we were gone.
Well,
Yeah.
mainly all we have to do is get in and get this scroll to the professor, like in and out.
Well, and I would like to check for Ætherealms. I don't expect
Same.
anything anymore, but I'm hoping.
And also possibly find out how we can get anywhere else. Does anyone know? I know he's skyship.
We just have to.
They don't come here. That's
I
why
have
we
a-
had to take the train.
I have a feeling we're going to have to take a train to get to a place that's going to get us to airships. I'm sorry, but it's true.
I used to enjoy trains, but that was a little much.
I don't want to put us in any danger, so I can go by myself, but I know you don't really want that anymore. But I need to
I could
investigate
go as a fox. No one's going to be looking for a fox.
I can change my appearance.
I can
Yes,
turn invisible.
Oh, I can too.
but-
Look at Lexxi. Do you have
the
a way
Bella
of...
Magen may see through it. Do you remember? It's just a little Bella Magen that almost took me into the Black Waters. Need
Oh,
to
yeah.
see how that one's doing.
Do you think we can possibly destroy it before we leave?
I don't know. Maybe we'll be level 5 by then. I don't know.
All right, so the plan is to go into Miramar and hope that we aren't arrested. And if we
Great.
are, what story are we telling?
Knowing our luck, the whole town's going to be razed to the ground when we get
Let's
back.
not
It's going
put
to be a
that out
pile.
there. Let's just not.
I mean, he has a point everywhere we go.
I'm just worried
Just-
that the Fisk guy's still there.
It seemed like he was popping in and out, right, Dodger?
Oi. Okay, I'm not even gonna try doing his voice. So.
You did good when
No,
you
it's
had
great.
to do
Yeah,
it
it's good.
before.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
You're fine. All right, so let's Make camp.
I think we already did. Yeah.
This is at camp. So
we're-
this is next day.
We're traveling.
Let's go. Let's get there.
Again.
It's fast travel, guys.
Oh, are you coming with us, Benny, or is he
Let's go
going to
to the-
finally part
Yeah,
off?
Benny
Or-
eventually heads off.
Bye, Benny.
Gives Lorna the rest of the way, like how the best way to go. So she has shown that she is more than capable of navigating. So
I give him a hug because he healed me so much. He gave a lot of heals to all of us.
He's all, okay.
Thank you for your help. If you hadn't helped us, we would not know to get there. You helped
Yes.
a lot.
Thank you for healing everyone.
Did you want your food back?
No.
Okay. She's not going to press. She doesn't want to give it back.
Okay, well,
All right.
thank you,
We
Benny.
continue traveling.
Almost like you feel like the joke of the previous night seemed to almost be more of like foreboding as you draw closer and you see
Oh,
smoke in the sky, dark smoke billowing.
Aw.
I look at everybody just like,
Wait, are you serious?
Really?
I'm waiting for you to say just kidding.
I'm a gullible person. I'm waiting for the punchline. So I.
please
No,
say
I
so.
can't help it that he said it. But yeah, as you draw that
I don't want to put blame on anyone for this because it is not any of our fault. But please let us not put out things into the material plane that could like come to fruition and maybe might.
it would have happened anyway, but okay.
Oh, this is in character. Cedric.
like a lot of smoke. Like
As you as you approach, you do come across people fish like on boats and things like that are still kind of lingering out there, but further away, and you pick up that there was this great fire began, and that was put under control, and then many fires lit up, and we'll just say Dodger fortunately kind of threw on his disguise selves to kind of downplay because they're basically a fire-haired individual and some members of his gang set fire to the city, killed some people in an inn, terrorists of some sort.
Oh, that was us.
but that wasn't us.
Obviously a planted
Yeah.
rumor.
Did they manage to catch any of these people?
No, they haven't, but a man by the name of Fisk in the city of Petra has vowed to bring them to justice and has hired in hunters to hunt them down. We'll get them. We'll string them up.
I'm sure you will. Any other recommendations for where to travel to get elsewhere? This is clearly you have your own troubles.
Oh, I don't know where to go.
Can people get into the city, or is it too?
Most of it's caved in.
Do you know what happened
Others were
to
set in the lower levels.
what happened to a college that was there? There was this professor. He's very old, and there was a library.
Oh, I'm sure the college is gone. As far as anybody in it, I don't know. Now everybody roll an investigation check.
You know, we just wanted to go to a tavern and have a few pints, folks. That's all we wanted.
That's all Cedric wanted
Investigation?
for you.
It doesn't matter
Investigation.
what campaign we're in, Dove.
Nope.
We can't
Can't
catch a
just
break.
nope. Just cannot have a quiet evening unless we're in the middle of a swamp.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought this was going to be easier, but you barely made it. All right. So as you move, kind of continue on there, you do manage to find out that there, in fact, was a professor that some were able to pinpoint his name's Goodall, who seemed to be in cooperation with the terrorists and was taken by Fisk
Fisk
to
Jr.
Petra,
Aww.
Yeah.
along with some half giant lackey of his.
They took him to Petra?
Mhm.
Okay.
As less I think they took him to Petra. They're not here.
Okay. All right, guys.
Suppose we're gonna have to pass through Petra on our way.
Well,
Do we?
I don't know. I don't know where we are at this point.
we won't have to
Can
pass
we
through
locate
middle of
a
a
map?
swamp.
I
Or
say,
does anyone have a map?
I
mirror
do.
to where your Erushan area, we would not pass through Petra.
Well,
No, that would be kind of going back.
Yeah, we'd be
where
going
you
back.
came.
Yeah.
I had a map. I don't know what happened to it in the world.
need to make a choice now.
If we're going back to Petra, it's to end Fisk.
Agreed.
I don't think we're ready for that.
I don't know if we are either.
We are out of earshot of anyone, I would hope. At this
This would
yeah,
be
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Around
tell
you.
would have brought everybody
Totally.
into
Yeah.
What
we're,
you
it's-
talking
we're in
about?
Catel's space. Would have
We're-
brought
we're-
everybody in.
Space pocket.
his
Yum.
his nephew
We don't know
nearly
if that. We
got
don't know
us.
if that was his nephew. We don't know that it was Fisk. Fisk. It could have been his nephew that was here.
That was his
Same
nephew
last
that
name.
was there.
I'm saying the one who took the professor.
Oh, got you.
Honestly, I think we
You-
have to deal with them both.
I would agree.
Okay, I look to Cedric and like, does your sword sense?
Cedric?
My sword?
I mean, not Cedric. It's not Cedric. I mean, Dodger.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
He has not had that anywhere even remotely around because he doesn't want to set off a beacon to you.
Well, I know,
guys.
but like, doesn't she say to him like if it's close or like she
Only if
senses
he's-
like?
if
Gotcha.
he summons it,
Okay.
he's
I
not
don't-
going to because
Okay, got you. I just-
it works the other way around too.
Got you. Okay. I was just making sure like the sword's like, don't go to Mirror. Please don't do that. Since he's not here. Okay.
Well, we can't just march into Petra and commit murder.
Fisk like is very, very, very powerful in Petra. His hands are in everything. He's got many allies.
If we go to Anemos, I might be able to get direction from some of the people I know. If they're still there, they might know a solution, offer advice. I don't know if we know enough to be effective in going after Fisk at this point. As much
Seems
as I want
awfully-
to help the professor, but
This seems
we'd
awfully
probably get ourselves killed too.
rash for the little I know of Templeton. Fisk. He seems much more clever. I'm thinking this is all his nephew. I don't even know if he knows what his nephew's up to. Am I
mean,
wrong?
I think
I don't
might
know.
not, but I would assume it would be him.
What if we
He's
draw
the
him out?
one who came after.
We
the
didn't
sword.
expect him last time. We weren't ready for him. I don't know. I don't know who he is, and I don't know much about him. But I know that he's taken someone who is kind. Doesn't deserve to be harmed.
Yes, I think that is right, but I also think your points are valid, and you have ones who could be, well, most likely are in danger right now. And though the professor was very good to us, I think that
He didn't even know if we'd be successful or not. But we can get to him eventually. But I really think we should go to your guys' homes first, see if Wynn's there, see if, your families are okay.
we must just hope that the professor can hold out.
And see if we can gather help there. I don't know.
I would feel better about it if we had at least some political backing. I can't promise that.
Well, and then we can also find out what's happened these last 10 years.
Well,
from people we trust.
Then my question still stands. How do we get there?
We're going to have to catch that train.
And we need to not be obvious. I really hate trains.
I thought it was fun.
Until we go.
Until a point.
I mean, that's the only travel method in this town is that train in and out, right?
Well,
or by the boats in the swamp.
Or boats, yeah.
Right. I mean, do they have any like quick boats, or is it like the train's the quickest?
The train's the fastest.
Okay.
So we take the train where and hope we can book passage on an airship. I mean, we have some things we could possibly sell from inside the tomb, but I don't know if that will draw attention to us or not.
We still have money. We're fine on getting this.
Do we have a map?
I thought I had one, but I can't find it.
The characters do not have a map.
We did
We can get our hand on a map and at least get a direction.
Was the Terravale, was that the only train that went back and forth to... Okay.
Well, it was a stopping point, yeah, on the way to Petra. So the train went from Mirror to Petra. But
right, but I'm saying, like, but where's the next stop where we can, like, branch off to get to airships or whatever?
Terravale might have one. Harbor Rock certainly would have one.
Okay.
Have several.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to go all the way back to Petra.
No. We don't need to get there yet.
I mean, I can probably get us across most lands, but I'm better in the woods. And it won't be fast.
Can we travel through the Wyldwood?
If supposedly we could ask, but if we found an interest and then we asked and we had something to bargain, I could probably find our way. It'd be better if Wynn was here. If we were in the spring court, I could, but I'm not. The courts are sort of separate, but connected. It's hard to explain. And I don't know that it would actually get us. Do they like overlap? Could you travel from like the like autumn court straight into? You could, sure, right?
If you know the way.
But if you knew the way, which I don't think Lorna would necessarily.
Yeah, she was stayed pretty much in the spring court side of things.
If we had Wynn, I could possibly, maybe she'd be better at it.
If my mother had stayed in touch, we might have had that as an option, but I don't know any of the folk who would be in the Wyldwood or at all, actually.
I mean, if we could find him and you could talk to him. But it's a lot of ifs.
I don't know if that would work. I was abandoned, so. Probably not.
You don't know why. You don't know the circumstance. Sometimes people leave for reasons that they think are good or the best.
I don't know. But it would have been convenient, at least in this situation. But I think we're going to have to find a way to... I'm hesitant to get on a train via a city we are wanted in. It might be better to travel to the next closest place and go from there, but that could take a while.
I want to take a deep breath, and I haven't in a while, see if I can sense anything from Wynn. I know she was very far away last time I did, but I could sense at least the direction.
Are you still in the space pocket?
I will step
That's
outside.
where all this was all
Yeah.
that
No,
you said
I'll
you were
step
talking
out.
in.
I'll step outside to do while the conversation continues.
So you step outside and you get an impression of a specific place nearby.
Like near enough I could walk there, or near enough it would take a few days?
Near enough that you could probably walk there in about half a day or so.
Stick my head in. She's back. She's nearby.
Oh,
About half a day.
well,
Let's go.
let's go.
Yeah.
Is
Guess
she
we
all
have our
right?
plan.
I suppose so, if I can sense her. Trust me, she's probably had an easier time than all of us.
I would not be surprised. Maybe she'll have some insight on what we should do.
Okay,
Can we go now? Or do you want to wait?
let's go.
Oh, we gotta go now.
Come on. If it's only like a
Nothing
half
keeping
day,
us
let's
here.
go.
Lorna's asking, but she is definitely
She's 20 feet away.
she's like doing the whole
Are we going
bouncing
now?
on
She's tying her
bouncing on the balls
shoelaces.
of her feet, like, and there's a chance by going here we probably confused her a little bit as well. I don't think
I'm
she-
guessing that the Bella Magen that was here is probably moved on then if the whole place has collapsed. Harder to feed off of things that don't reside there anymore.
That's
That's
true.
fair.
That's true.
I forgot about it.
I could just pop in and take a look real quick.
Mm,
I can
think-
disappear into thin air. Well, into the Ætherealm.
And if you find it, what are you gonna do?
I'll go back.
we're wanted in that city. I think you...
I could wear a hat.
Lorna's like taken like 20 steps towards the direction that she knows Wynn's in, and then turned around and is like,
Cedric, if you don't want me to hold your hand and drag you along, best to follow.
We'll come back. Check. Maybe.
We might be passing back this way anyway.
Great.
It's true.
Let's go get Wynn. That was
Okay.
my first thought anyway.
And she's gonna wait for everybody to start following Lorna before
Oh no,
she
I'm
takes
like
up the
right
rear.
on Lorna's heels. I'm like, let's go.
Lorna's at a light almost jog at this point.
Because I want to hear how Atrix is too. So I'm like,
Steve's like getting all the cues ready for the boys.
All right, so you trudge off into the swamp in this general direction that you're passing, and so as you go on, and the days passing as you're making your way through, when suddenly the sky is blotted out by this dark shadow.
where?
Familiar
What is
shadow.
it?
Behind us, in front of us,
Behind
right
you.
above us,
Above you and behind you.
over the town.
No, you're not even anywhere near the town. You're heading away
Okay.
from the town.
I'm like,
And when you turn to look, you see there's this massive airship.
oh gosh. No.
Oh,
No, it's fine. It's good.
coming out of a purple cloud.
Wait, is it a familiar one that we've seen before?
It is one that you have seen before.
So Captain came for us.
Cloud.
We all didn't trust
Tyke's
him.
fortune.
Sorry, Captain.
Wait,
Hey guys, we're the crew of Tyke's Fortune again. We haven't been
wait,
for months.
okay. You all went to Tyke's Fortune. I went to the one that tried to murder us.
No.
Me too. Is it?
Tyke's fortune.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And it's riding really low over the swamplands, and you see on the prow of the ship, like way up on the top, you see standing proudly is Wynn with this hat.
Yes, that too.
I just stand there staring at her. Just
I've got tears in my eyes. I'm so happy.
We need some copyrighted music for this moment.
right, I know.
For
It's like,
real.
is there anything playing? It's just epic.
Just type in pirate into your music search.
Enough for it. But that's where we'll stop.
We have Wynn back.
I need Win with that hat on.
Oh my gosh. You guys, fulfilled my thing for the Ashen Lady.
You did.
Arc 1.
And now I've broken my accord with Fisk.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I still don't know if the Ashen Ladies one superseded it. I'm kind of curious.
We're gonna find
I mean,
out.
to be
I am
fair, we've
sure.
already pissed him off royally. So
Do you know how many people we have pissed off?
Got a good record going.
We
on.
do have a
Good job of
great
it, yeah.
record going.
doing anything bad?
that is
Oh.
Just
very
living
true.
life.
We get
living
framed
life.
for a lot of things, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Don't like it.
All
We
right.
finished like a story arc.
Good.
Arc 1 is done. And oddly enough, you end up back with the ship that you had lost when
My
that had
ship.
departed.
Hey,
ship,
hey,
my
Cedric, we can polish the mast and sweep the deck, swallow the deck again.
Yay!
And Belly's
And
like,
we-
oh God.
And also,
just
I've never
type
seen
out
this
No,
me.
is
before.
my pillow nest? Is my pillow nest still up there?
Oh my
Family of
gosh.
Birds has moved in.
Wow.
Family of birds
Yeah,
or
when's that?
Cockra.
That's fine.
are in there.
We have a
All right.
ship. Okay. Yay. Okay.
So let's talk about what's coming up for those before we wrap up our session here. So
Oh.
that is the end of this arc. So we are going to take a bit of a break as we get prepared for what's next. So for the next 2 weeks for sure, we will not be streaming a show as we get prepared for what's to come. But we'll be back at it to see what's going on in Leylandell and Eryushan and what's going
Oh,
on with
boy.
the ghastly ones that have now been, their locations have been identified, one of them being familiar to Belmy. So many things going on, and how many lives can we possibly get out of Dodger before it's all said and done? So many things
Oh my goodness.
as we get to that. Thank you, everybody. Good game. For those of you stuck
Good
around
game,
with
guys.
us here, thank you for joining us out here, and we'll see you all again here down by the lakeside. Good night.
Good night, everybody.